Mm-hmm.
All right, well, we're live.
Oh.
Oh, and
Oh.
hold on. Let me bring...
Let's see. There we go.
Hello?
Hello?
Miller?
Hello?
Miller.
Well, rats, I feel like, man, I'm the only one who's not intoxicated. I feel out of place.
Uh-oh. Nope, lost him again. All right. Okay. His camera's off now. Hold on. We're gonna give him a sec to fix this. What's up, everyone?
Hey, everyone. Hello.
And yeah, as promised, I'm a little drunk.
And
I'm still working on it too.
As promised, I'm just gonna eat some food.
I thought he was eating ice cream. It's just Chinese food. I'm disappointed.
Yeah, he said what flavor, and I said Chinese food, and he said, "Oh, okay."
What's up, Levi? What's up, Kyle?
Yo, Kyle.
What's up, Adam? What's up, Just Josh? Yeah, Just Josh. There we go. Yeah, I got it right, I think. All right. Miller?
Kind of.
Yep. Almost Miller? What's up, Kevin?
God damn it.
So, William. Oh, dude. These things are called Blue Marlins. It's tequila and blue stuff. It's not Windex.
Tequila
I was
and
assured
blue.
it wasn't Windex. I didn't ask if it was Windex, but they assured me it wasn't. But yeah, this is like the touristy fucking cup, and this is the second one that I filled full of tequila-based wonderfulness.
So everybody, so if Nick had his hat off right now, you could gauge the level of drunk by how crazy his hair is.
Oh, it's frizzing.
Nick's hair goes from subdued to insane the drunker he gets.
Yep. So now you're just going to have to gauge it by how many fucks and shits I squeeze into every sentence. Hey, Miller? You there, bud?
He looks an awful lot like the Thralls of Metal logo. That's weird.
Yeah. It must be the lighting in there.
All right. So Chinese food down, garlic bread. Should I eat ice cream? What's everybody think? Ice cream?
All right, yeah, we need a vote. Should Jim and John eat some ice cream? I mean, there better be a lot of yeses because it's ice cream, guys.
I mean, on live stream nonetheless.
Excuse me. What's up, James? What's up, Be Mindful? Hey, Miller, can you hear us?
I don't know. Can you hear me?
Ooh, I can hear you. Ooh.
Oh, there we go.
What was that? Everything glitch out?
All right. Okay, there we go.
Good.
Are you getting like matrixy noises?
Oh, it's probably. I need my.
Am I blinking out too?
No, is that better?
You're fine.
Okay.
I can hear you. All right, the
better?
people have spoken. Ice cream.
Yeah.
You don't hear
you
the
got
matrix
3 emphatic
thing
yeses
going on now?
from Levi.
How's vacation so far?
Woo! Get that ice cream, yeah! I mean, I got a mustache, Be Mindful. So, I mean, I think I kind of have to edge out Miller by just a bit here.
Yeah, I only have half a beard. Like I said, I got kidnapped by some Amish. They weren't very nice. They weren't nice Amish. They didn't have baskets or anything.
Ooh, this is the scene where Axel Foley tackles Ellis DeWald at the Man of the Year award. I'm watching Beverly Hills Cop 3.
Watching wrestling.
If by wrestling you mean Beverly Hills Cop 3, then yeah.
Oh, I was thinking Mick Foley. Oops, wrong Foley.
Yeah, that's a different one.
Yep.
I like Mick Foley, the wrestler.
You were right, Nick, but also completely wrong. So,
I mean, I had Foley down.
You did.
Got
All right,
half
so
of it.
They
So
asked
like
what
my
flavor
beard,
ice cream.
only half.
Brownie batter core.
Ooh.
Sure.
Speaking of which, Josh Kroger has Ben and Jerry's on sale for $3.99.
I did
I
not
don't
need
have
to
any
know
shots
that.
to take, but this does
You're
have
welcome.
tequila, so.
I didn't need to know that.
Well, now you know.
I get.
If you don't know, then you know.
Oh yeah, I got Choco Vesa.
Ooh. I have ice
Which
cream
is not a Revolution beer. Stone.
and
Whoa.
this.
Bah water.
You're welcome,
Give me
Levi.
some
You'll love it.
I love
Man.
that water. No, I
Miller,
don't
you're
love
having
that
some
water.
issues, dude. You keep breaking up. Your picture hasn't changed. There he is.
I think
Good.
you're having issues, Nick, because you keep freezing. You're on
I do?
you're on hotel Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Let's be honest here.
I mean, that's probably why I shouldn't be hosting this. But
You have the shittiest of shitty connections. You'd be better off to
it's even
hotspot
nice
from your
hotel
phone, to be
Wi-Fi,
honest.
Hey Thresh, nothing wrong with going to get ice cream, man. I was gonna go get ice cream, but I'm too lazy to walk the block and a half.
Oh yeah. Well,
Prize possession?
Ooh.
I don't know. I really like my Northeast Steel Industries The Bleeding. Just because that's
Yeah,
one
dude,
of my
that
favorite
was a
albums of
hell
all
of a
time,
pickup.
and that pressing is spectacular. And there's like 150, 180 of them, some shit like that. I really enjoy that one. And then the BLS box set. I've always wanted all of them, and the older ones are so freaking expensive. Just to have it all in one set is pretty sweet.
Hold on here. What we got
Emo?
here? Thoughts on emo music?
I don't know. I would have to look up bands that are in that classification because that classification
Is this
to
a
me
serious question?
Was like Dashboard
Forever
Conventional.
I feel like this is not a serious question.
Probably not, but we're taking it serious. God damn it, we got enough beer in us. Like,
I know.
emo.
I have no beer.
Fallout Boy is emo, right? Are they? Or are they just a pop band now? I don't even know.
Oh, no
I don't
idea.
like those guys either way. Whatever they're classified.
There's a couple of emo bands I think are all right, but for the most part, nah.
Thanks, Neil.
But let's see. Yeah, dude, that new Temple of Void song is
Mhm.
fucking disgusting. That is some bleak, doominess.
Did I really enjoy the new Monuments? I enjoyed that album as a listen through. There's, like I said, there's pieces there that are good. It was just too, like I said, predictable. You knew exactly what was coming up, and I just kind of lost interest in it because it was just continuous for that. But yeah, it's a good listen to. For that type of music, it was pretty good, which is why I gave it a 3 out of 5.
Dude,
Hair metal.
that's your first show. That's a fuck ton of a fucking killer start, dude.
His first show this year. Yeah.
Oh, this year? Oh, damn.
Well, wait. Is it your first show or your first show this year? If it's your first show ever, God.
Yeah.
Lucky
that's even cooler than my first show, I think.
Yep. It's cooler than my first show. But nothing's cooler than this tasty ice cream.
You seen any concerts on vacation, Nick?
Actually, John, my brother-in-law, found out that Behemoth and Arch Enemy are playing here while we're here with Napalm Death and Unto Others. But he doesn't want to spend that much time away from the family. So
why not?
Probably
He's on
missing
vacation.
that one. But I mean, plenty of shows coming up when I get back.
Yes, there are a lot.
Hair metal, glam metal. I mean, aren't they kind of the same thing? But there's some bands that are all right. I still like Twisted Sister. Twisted Sister is still fun.
Yeah, I don't like D. Snyder.
Yeah, D. Snyder's pretty cool.
D. Snyder's awesome. That guy can do no wrong in my book.
Honestly, Rat's a pretty solid band too. Like I like.
Yeah. I haven't listened to them in a freaking minute.
Let's see. What else we got here?
Yes, it is.
I mean,
horrible additives. I don't know. I wouldn't call brownie bits and cookie dough horrible
an
additives.
entire
Those are
core
pretty
made of
fucking
brownie
good
batter.
additives.
Yes.
Yeah, that's just fuck you, get fat.
This brownie batter core is magic. So,
Oh my god.
Oh,
I need
that
Ben
is his first show ever. Holy shit, dude!
Well,
Carcass
congrats.
Simulation. You're about to get your fucking head caved in.
Yep. For sure.
That will not be a show for the week.
I rendered the video wrong. I fucked up basically. Thanks, Robert. I want that T-shirt back that I hand painted for you.
It was mean. Can't you see
I know,
Miller's hurting right now?
Damn.
That's why he's drinking. It isn't for fun.
I know.
He fucked up the edit and he's been sulking all day.
Yep. He's drinking out of shame.
Yeah, I saw that. I was
him
like,
out
where
on
the
a
hell are
live
all the
stream.
graphics and stuff? I like, oh my god, I looked up all that shit for nothing.
Thoughts on Five Finger Death Punch? I don't have any. There are no thoughts on them. That band does not exist. And all right, why the fuck is Megadeth opening out for him? That pisses me off. You didn't hear about that?
Opening?
Yeah. It's Five Finger Death Punch, Megadeth, The Who, like the HU band, and some other band that I don't care about. But the fact that Megadeth is second billing to Five Finger Death Punch. Fuck
I mean, if I was in that band, no matter what, if I was in that band, I would be like, no, that's not the way that's gonna go. We're not gonna do that. Out of respect for them, but that's just me. And I'm not an overly gigantic Megadeth fan, but I respect the fact that they are Megadeth and Dave Mustaine is Dave Mustaine, and he has done for metal what he has done for metal.
But opening for Five Finger Thrash Legends, opening for the heaviest band in
opening for
Walmart's fucking CD section.
I'm sure Mustaine was like, "What the hell are you?" And they showed him the check. Oh, okay, that's
cool. Yeah. I mean, it's
yeah, whatever.
I mean, Soulstone and I is a fucking banger of an album. I mean, the self-title I think is a little bit better though, but Soulstone and I, nasty fucking album.
Mm-hmm. I gotta get that
good ice cream.
Cheers, bro.
Oh hell yeah! Happy birthday!
Happy birthday! Woo! Birthday.
Starship without a fucking doubt.
I at least have Crazy Town
fond memories of We Built the City on Rock and Roll.
Starship.
Like, yeah, it was on MTV.
I would go with that too, Nick.
That tune by Crazy Town isn't even there. They fucking robbed a fucking John Frusciante riff.
Only you would know the obscureness.
I have the album that's on Mother's Milk.
This is the best scene ever. Oh, you can't see it. Fuck.
Yeah,
nope.
I see a glare.
That's where
dumb webcam.
That's where Axel Foley dresses up as Okie Dokie, the elephant.
Oh.
And then that kid punches him. Yeah.
Yeah.
I still don't like 3 very much.
I mean, it's all right. It's not the greatest, but yeah, this is the best scene. I'm gonna just watch this scene. He's gonna do the Okie Dokie.
Oh man.
I don't know if I have any favorites.
Like, favorite hair metal bands y'all like?
I mean, there's a couple. I mean, like
I like White Snake. That's a guilty pleasure, I think. But
I mean, Coverdale's a hell of a singer, man. And, what the hell the name of their guitarist is?
Racer X. Is that's not really hair metal though. That's
no.
Yeah, I don't know. It was in that time.
Early Crew, I guess. Like Shout the Devil's still a good album.
Yeah. Kickstart My Heart, man. That riff.
I'm not really a big fan.
They're doing a remix album? I thought they were done doing those.
What the hell? Sphere Factory.
Yeah, well, they've done remix. I have Remanufacture. Fear is the Mind Killer. But I thought they were kind of done doing
Anything.
remix albums. Here you go, Malik.
Cool. Worst concert I ever saw was actually System of a Down. We walked out like 4 songs in. It was right at that end, I think, where they right before they broke up or whatever happened. And man, it was just awful. They did not want to be there. They did not give a shit. And
Wow.
I didn't give a shit. So we left. We went and got White Castle. So,
Man, well,
Gift that keeps on giving.
Oh, you mean the diarrhea? Yeah.
Yep.
oh yeah, and the gas after. Oh my God, forget about it. But it's so good going down.
Yes, I like them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Reminds me of Old Decapitated.
Yeah. I mean, like Organic Hallucinosis, namely. But I love that album. It's actually good to hear them do something like that. Let's see.
I'm glad they're still doing shit. I have not heard that.
I haven't heard that yet. I'm kind of curious about it, honestly. But I think it's just he's just doing an EP.
Yeah, I'm not expecting anything really. I'm going into it totally blind. We'll see.
I'm not the power metal guy.
Me either.
I'm not. I mean, I know Halloween's hella respected. I
dig some of their stuff. They pop up in my playlist, and I don't skip it. So
apparently, that last album they put out got a lot of rave reviews.
Yeah, it was, dude. It's a easy listen because it sounds really good. So it's all right. It's good.
I'm not a fan of any of those bands, but go have fun at a show, man.
It's like fuck all those bands.
Go have fun at a show. Like even if it's Five Finger Death Punch, I'm sorry, but still have fun. They look like a post-apocalyptic motocross group.
I don't know. Live music is great.
Like the world was plagued by a mutant variant of Mountain Dew, and those were the mutants that were born. Behold, Tentacle Beard. He's not the leader of the group. Instead, we have Meth Vulture Tattoo Guy.
Meth Vulture Tattoo Guy.
Dude, have you seen Ivan Moody's fucking... He tattooed a fucking meth vulture on his fucking face.
Well,
dude,
what?
He's an idiot. That's what they do.
What's going on, man?
When you're
Muttering.
Your Death Punch.
Muttering
Mutley.
Muttering Mutley.
What's up, Mutley?
Yeah.
I was gonna wear the hell did this shirt go? But I didn't. It's a new
dude, that is such a sick
shirt from the tour coming up. Because I got friends in low places. Slayer open for Slipknot. That'd be a good show.
Actually, that's why I saw it. Tattoo the Earth. Slayer was on just before Slipknot, since it was like Slipknot's big tour. And I mean, honestly, they both killed it.
Slipknot's an awesome band to see live. I'm a fan of Slipknot, so I'm a huge fan of Slayer.
Anthrax opened for Killswitch Engage. How long ago was that?
When was that, though? Yeah.
Yeah, I think it'd be flipped now. I mean, that might have been like, you know, I mean, Anthrax definitely had a dive there for a while. Yeah, definitely want to do a Deicide at some point. I mean, Deicide's Deicide.
Yep, we got to get through. Who gives a shit? I'm just glad he's putting on the cowl again.
Yeah.
I don't care about his relationships. I just want him to be Batman.
No, I don't want him to be Batman. Dude can't fucking
What?
act.
Oh, my God.
Dude, that was the first time I think Batman was dumbed down for everyone. It was like the world's greatest detective, except now with stupid.
He hasn't
There's
given
only
us
a
his best
1%
Batman.
chance of a 100% chance that he's the best. Yeah, I'm going to beat him up.
But you look at everybody that's played him, no one has done it completely.
Yeah,
Bruce Wayne and Batman. I did not like Bale's Batman, but his Bruce Wayne was good. Keaton was the closest thing, and
Keaton was the best.
Affleck, I think, could be a fucking killer Batman if he'd have good writing behind it.
Well, and also
he could be killer.
Acting talent. He kind of needs acting talent. The
He
dude fucking
can be Bruce
lines
Wayne
like
and Batman. Oh, you are just hell bent on it. Dude makes
right.
Phantoms
and
from Boston. Chastise him forever.
That's because he sucked forever. Like, I mean, that takes work. That takes work to be that bad at acting for that long and still get work. Like Matt Damon clearly hogged all the talent to himself.
Oh,
Matt
Damon. Did you hear this though? The rumor is he's coming back, and Matt Damon is gonna be Robin.
Matt Damon.
Yep, and that to me is fucking awesome.
Robin's gonna be in the 50s.
Yeah, fuck it. Why not?
I don't know about that, man. I think. Unfortunately, it seems like Robert Pattinson's his is doing really well, so he might be the new Batman.
He's not. No,
yeah, but that movie gets boring as fuck.
Pattinson ducked out. He's not doing it anymore.
Oh,
and Pattinson was a great Batman, and he surprised me. He was not a good Bruce Wayne at all.
No,
he was a very good Batman.
He was an absolutely horrible Bruce Wayne, but he did well with Batman.
Yep, I liked it. I really did.
Even though he wasn't all sparkly, you could still tell who he was.
I'm Sparkle Bats. Beware me. I am the glittery justice of the night.
So yeah, that's what we think about Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez getting back together.
Jennifer Lopez collects engagement rings like Thanos collects fucking Infinity Stones.
Who gives a shit about Jennifer Lopez?
Let's see.
I gotta show you a meme, dude. I don't know if it'll show up.
Hots is awesome.
That new album's fucking killer. Actually, all their shit's killer. They don't have any bad releases so far.
Yep. Yes.
I mean, eventually,
I like it.
Yeah, we'll.
I would do it. It'd be a great divide. It'd almost be like Pantera. That'd be two sides.
There it is.
What is it?
Power couple back together. Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez.
Wait, there it is.
I am Jennifer Lopez.
Thank you, sick. First band. Fuck. I think it was a Slayer live intrusion. The video they did after Divine Intervention. I think that was my first one. I still think I have it. It's beat to shit, but yeah, I got that in high school.
My first one might have been a Drain STH.
Mine was long sleeve Pantera.
Nice.
Had like flames and shit coming up. And...
Is that the shirt you gave to Aries?
No, because that one came off of.
That was Reinventing the Steel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So it was before that. It was just black. It didn't have flames on the thing. It had flames over the logo. It was just a black.
Oh shit! I totally did forget about Nelson. After the rain washes away the tears, or something like that. Yeah.
Taco flavored kisses.
Let's see. Meatloaf. Yep. Yeah, you told us about how bad that Meatloaf concert was. I am looking forward to it.
I was reading that.
Oh, no. You want to read that one more? I mean,
new Cave album? Cave In.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the new Cave In album, but yeah, I mean, there's the.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, the guy's good on the album. I've never seen him live.
I like roast beef better personally.
But he was like,
Meatloaf's all right, but roast beef, like pot roast, is where it's at.
I don't know. I make pretty good meatloaf.
Prime rib.
You do make pretty good meatloaf.
Yeah.
But you make pretty good a lot of things.
Yeah. Very true. Yeah, we had homemade mac and cheese with smoked pork shoulder,
Yeah.
barbecue sauce.
Yeah. That was tits on a boar.
Titties.
Titties.
Believe from Within. I think I've heard of them. It's like a metalcore band from, right?
I have no idea.
That's right.
I can look them up.
Oh, there is a band that you guys should look up. Zaok, something like that. ZAOC, something like that. Hold on. Give me a second.
Hold on. I'm looking up Bleed From Within.
XAOC. XAOC. XAOC.
That got brought up in the comments, I think.
Yes, it did. And I looked it up, and they're awesome.
Oh,
right.
Really cool guys. Album came out last week.
Bleed From Within. Bleed From Within looks like a
Manowar
deathcore band. Nah.
Well, I mean, are they shirtless?
They're metal.
Are they coiled up?
All metal.
Loincloths? I mean,
dude.
No.
Where did you see Caligula's horse?
Stable.
I figured
that'd be fucking sweet.
Fairly.
Sorry, I skipped ahead.
Oh no, that's all right.
Damn you!
If you want to select some, because this is taking my battery life down a bit.
Oh shit! You didn't bring a battery pack charger, wall charger?
Yeah, did you bring a charger?
Wall charger, but I don't know if the cord's going to be long enough. But
yep, looks like we're about to see Necrotic Nick sit on the floor near a charger.
I've had enough tequila. I'm not above it.
Sure.
Faith No More. Fuck yeah. Oh fuck. Several fuck yes.
Yeah, I like Faith No More. I'm not like overly huge fan of them, but I like them.
There it is. That's why Manowar can't be stopped. It's the baby oil. You can't touch them.
Yeah, and they do a lot of pig catching contests, so they're quick. Bad job. Get out of there.
It's a green lung. Oh wait, didn't we No, or was that green?
Smoke the green lung.
Yep, I have. Well, I mean, my lungs are more than likely black, but I've pumped green into them.
Let's see.
Choco Besa. This is going down really, really easy.
Not familiar with that one.
Great Disgrace? No, I have not.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one.
Thank you.
It gets worse.
Right. Yeah. Hang tight. It'll get worse.
Actually, no.
I just everything in protective sleeves.
Well, no, cases. Like I prefer jewel cases just because they're a little bit sturdier, but I still like digipacks. Like I bought some digipacks, of course. But yeah, I did find some cool stuff while I'm down here already. I'll show.
You know who puts things in protective sleeves? Miller, who put all his Cards Against Humanity cards in protective sleeves, individually.
Every single one.
Thousands of them.
we have the whole set. Like, I got a checklist with all the different little convention things, and they're all in sleeves. And that way, when a bunch of drunken assholes get around playing cards, they spill some shit, cards are fine. They're protected. I protect my investment.
In sleeves.
In sleeves. It's kind of annoying to shuffle them, though. It really is.
Cards Against Sobriety.
Cards Against Sobriety. I want to stop drinking. Fuck you. Okay.
Pussy, you can't. You don't have my permission.
Right? You don't have that kind of self-control. You fuck.
Crap. Bitch. Come on. Give me all the goodies.
See, I am horrible with classification. So
what are you gonna do? Can you go get another one? Is it?
What time is it?
11:30.
I could.
Oh yeah, Nick's going.
This is
We're
already
gonna
the
go
second
with you.
one, man. And I've been sitting down. I know as soon as I stand up, I'm gonna fucking feel this even more.
That's okay. We'll go with you on an adventure to get more alcohol.
I don't know. The Wi-Fi does not extend out past the room. I mean, if it did, it was like, well,
it would if you hotspotted from your phone.
Man,
you probably actually have, you have
it's too much.
You have unlimited data.
Nick.
You'd be better off to hotspot from your phone because that hotel Wi-Fi is shitty.
I mean, am I still breaking up real bad, or
no?
You were freezing for a bit,
good.
But I mean, it's 11:30 on a Saturday night in Florida, so you know everybody wants to get on and take Instagram pictures of their buttholes.
Why can't you go?
Oh, that's what I was gonna do, but then we said, "Oh shit, we should stream." It's like, well, fuck, all right, I'll just put the camera down. There's such favorable lighting there too.
Yeah, the lighting's not bad in there.
My butthole looks like 10 years younger in the fluorescent light.
That can't be Nick's butthole. It's young.
Wait, nope. There's a gray hair. It's Nick's butthole.
What the?
I've never seen.
I need more beer. If we're getting the butthole talk. I'll be right back. Like fast.
He's running away. What's up, Bean Man? Yeah, I would like to see Caligula's Horse eventually. I wasn't the biggest fan of their last one, but it was still.
I wasn't either. The first album is fucking awesome.
Their first three, fucking incredible. I think.
I'm a fan of I still think their first one is pretty. Worm Shepherd.
I keep hearing a lot of stuff. Like they're a super young band too, but I mean, every deathcore fan has been, fucking like going on about them. What's up, Brett?
Yo, Brett. What it do?
I still have not seen
so
Metal Lord.
It's not a documentary, it's a movie.
Yeah. There is supposed to be a documentary series coming on Netflix, but it's not on there yet.
Correct.
But I don't know. I've heard mixed reviews. I'm eventually going to sit down and watch it just because.
So the acting is kind of but they're also young kids, so I'm going to allow it. The storyline isn't too bad. I think it's rushed a little bit, but it's a movie with kids about metal, and they make a lot of fucking references to a lot of pretty awesome metal bands, and there's a lot of cameo appearances that are also pretty awesome. So it's not bad. I'd say give it a shot.
What is it as cool as fucking Deathgasm though? Because that is such a cool.
But I mean,
I'll check it out.
I want to see that.
I do want to see that. Gamma Bomb. Yeah.
If it turns me into the Hulk, I'm all for it. But otherwise,
it's
probably against Bomb.
Crash from Ireland or Scotland, one of the two. I think it's Ireland. Yeah, everything's. It's just goofy. They talk about zombies going to a pub and drinking brain brew and shit like that.
Really? I don't know. That's probably obscure enough for me to like it.
I've heard of King. I don't own any King Parrot yet, but I know those guys fucking roll.
Yeah, I have heard those guys.
I know a buddy,
not in a minute,
Australian, who's a huge fan of those guys. They are? There should be a law against that.
Like loincloth or entire, like, all clothing is made of loin?
Loincloth, man.
They just make it out of loin skin?
Loin clothing. What are your socks made out of? Oh, loin. Well, that shirt looks weird. It's made out of loin.
I got a loin hat coming.
There's a smell to it. Oh, that's loin smell. That's loin skin.
All natural, baby.
All
natural loin.
Did you sprinkle some vinegar and onion juice in your shirt? Nope, that's just natural loin.
Natural loin. It's an aphrodisiac.
Okay, all right. Well, you're in Australia. Okay, because I don't know if Clea's Horse has made it over here many times for tours. I would like to see them though. I'd be down for checking out New Belfagor because Belfagor is satanic and awesome.
Yes.
Yeah, I enjoy some of this stuff.
Nate said he's running sound for him here in a couple days.
Oh, really? Cool.
Yeah, Belfagor and Behemoth. Or no, Belfagor and Borknagar. Yeah.
And Rotting Christ.
Yep.
I do like Witchfinder General. I think the vocals to be a little bit goofy, but their two albums have great sets of tits on them.
Is there any like females in the band though? Because I kind of don't like.
Nope. They just made these goofy album covers that these models volunteered for, and look up Witchfinder General. Death Sentence, I think it's the first one, and Friends and Fiends or Friends of Hell. Friends of Hell, I think is the second one. Old school like proto Doom. Let's see.
I mean, I'd be into that, but
there you go. This one's for John there.
There we go.
It's either Gene Hoglan or Sean Reinert. It's a toss up. Sean, because they both bring different things to the table, and I love Sean Reinert's obviously proggy style and the additional thought patterns that go into it. Wasn't trying to make that a pun, but yep, the individual thought patterns. But yeah, and then of course you get Gene Hoglan, and you can't go wrong there, and you just can't. They're two different drummers, but they're two of the best for Death, at least in my opinion.
I mean, Bill Andrews was good too. I like Chris Rutherford, but kind of a raw, punky drummer. I mean, Death had a shitload of talent that came through that band.
Yeah.
All right, I'll be honest, Josh. I have not jammed the new track yet, and I haven't
either. Somebody told me it was heavier than hell, but you know what? The places like Metal Sucks and Loudwire, they all love to write, "This is the heaviest thing ever," and then you listen to it, and it's like, not so much. So
everyone gets on Rob Flynn and Machine Head. I'm still a fan, so I'll listen to it. I just forgot about it.
I am too, but there are a couple turds in the punch bowl.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, they're not all zingers.
No.
Nope, but they are some of the heaviest fucking things are from Machine Head. No doubt, from that dude's hands.
All right, guys, I'm gonna call it for me. I gotta drop a deuce, and then I'm gonna get some sleep. I worked a lot of fucking hours this week, and I'm tired, and I just keep sitting here falling asleep. So I don't want to fall asleep on a live stream. So I'm gonna call it a day for me.
Yeah, brother.
All right.
We'll do this again soon, though, for sure.
Oh yeah, it's been a minute since we did a live stream, and it's just good to do this after drinking a lot of tequila. It's the best time to do it.
Later, Thrallers. Have a good night.
See you, brother. Love you, man.
Later, man.
Love you too.
Yeah, see, and I'm horrible like with song titles, so it's like the heavy Machine Head song on, this album is number 7. So yeah, I don't know song titles, but there's one. The only song on was it the Burning Red that was really the poppy kind of shitty one.
Oh,
but
the new album, yeah.
Yeah, it was song 7 on there. I forget the title, but that is one of my favorite Machine Head songs. And I didn't care for the message in the bottle. It was okay. It was good for what it was, but that's not the Machine Head that I love. But song 7 on that album, sweet.
I'm gonna go step outside for a smoke. Right back, but
you're good. I don't know if I can take over on. I don't know how to do the.
You can if you click on someone's name.
This is JCM 2000. I have a JCM 2000 down there, and the one that you can see is a Marshall Mode 4, and of course the Randall. And then I got those plugged into the other room through the cabinets. There's 2 cabinets in another room, and then in the room across from here is where the drums are. So I can sit in here and dial everything in. I'll show you guys. Since he's controlling comments, I use this. It's the main recording base, Thunderbird. It just stays in tune very well. And my ESP's out, and this is my old trusty. This thing's beaten to shit. This thing has been through so many shows. It's traveled. So this is Les Paul Gothic. And I picked this up a guy that used to work at a radio station. And he's the reason I got in early at a Black Label Society show. The same show that Nick had recognized me, and I got my thing signed here. I'll show you if you can see it. So yeah, I got that signed. So Dimebag signed it probably about 7 months before all that shit went down, and Zach signed it about 6 months after. So yeah, it's pretty emotional. So let's see. Now I can control the comments. Favorite guitar tuning. I tend to like lower tunings, but if I had to pick, most of my shit is always in C sharp standard, which is mostly down. I think down writes all their stuff in C sharp standard. They drop some of that. I do play in drop tuning, which is you're just borrowing. It's just guitar for dummies. That's what it is. But I just like it. It allows you to chug a little more, and I'm really, really heavy-handed, and like you can see on these frets, like I have to get them refretted all the damn time because it's just I create these damn ditches in my frets, and it causes shit to go out of whack. I actually got to refret this thing again, but it's usually only like the first fucking 12 frets that I need to redo. I'm a rhythm guy. I always have been. I hold no qualms about that. I don't mind it. I like rhythm. I like chug. She really hit and miss. Yeah. I like a majority of their stuff. Rin did come back the other day.
Yeah, he did a review.
He did.
Get him out more.
Yes, we have to drag his ass out. Like literally.
Let's see.
There we go. Yep.
Yeah.
John got a.
Excuse me.
Yeah, there's a few coming up this week, and fortunately for us, while you're on vacation, this is like a dead week for releases.
Yeah.
I mean, Monuments is pretty much it.
And next week, there's definitely some more. Undeath and that Corpse Cest. Have you jammed any of those death tracks? Man, those dudes are fucking sick.
Now, I want to go into that one because it's like next week. I tend not to listen to the singles. I really don't. And that's good. I don't know. I guess I just like hearing the album. I'm very like start to finish composition of work, a body of work. Yeah. So having the singles is cool. If I'm really fucking excited, like Crowbar, I'm like gobbling that stuff up. But I like the album concept, the entirety of it.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. I mean, I don't know if anyone has like pictures of us to autograph yet. I mean, those might be in the future. I don't know. But we've had fans want a picture with us, and that's fucking awesome.
Yeah, you guys have. I have a disguise though, so when I'm in public, no one. There's been a few times where I get and then they just keep walking. So
yeah. Nope. I'm just a mild-mannered reporter.
Nope. I got a Toledo walleye. My Under Armour black is the black and gold Under Armour ready. He kind of looks like that dude. He has the Amish beard, but I don't know.
I work for the Daily Planet. What are you talking about? Metal? No. I listen to music done only by people that play the hurdy-gurdy.
Yeah, as much as I like Superman, I don't think he would be into metal. He'd probably be in the country. Batman, he'd be into metal. I don't know, what would Batman be into? He would probably be into some like industrial
Gothic. Something gothic. It has to be gothic,
yeah,
right? He lives in Gotham.
He'd be a huge Nails fan, which is fine because I'm a huge Nails, 9 Inch Nails. Sorry, I have to make that.
Probably some. I would say some Godflesh, maybe some Typo. I mean, he's always in the Big Sad.
Yeah. You guys have a favorite album so far?
Oh man, there's been a couple.
Yeah.
It's not metal, but that new Hollis album is absolutely awesome. Like it's a total.
Really, I haven't listened to that one.
It's 70s prog throwback. Like, yes, Rush, Deep Purple. I hear a lot of everyone keeps saying Wishbone Ash, but I'm not familiar with that band. Thin Lizzy.
Interesting.
Gentle Giant.
What was it called again?
Hollis, Hallas, and fuck, the album title. Let's see, where are you?
Sweet, got it, saved it, get it, got it. Good.
I can say for certain their last couple are absolutely fucking amazing. Yeah, Isle of Wisdom is the one that just came out.
Man, all right, yeah, I got it. Got it up there.
Yeah, dude, it's all analog production, fucking Hammond organs, spacey fucking synths. Like, dude,
I'd be into that.
Oh yeah,
hell yeah.
This is Tom brought me up on. Except it's a new band. They're from Sweden. It's so fucking retro.
Dude, I'm all for it. But yeah, Crowbar might be up there.
Crowbar
for me. I really like that new Crowbar album. Of course, I really like Crowbar. So
I think it's one of their best in years.
Dude, it gets better the more I listen to it, for sure. And the Meshuggah gets a little better the more I listen to it as well.
I've gone back to it quite a few times. I mean, it's a good album. I just don't know if it's going to be year end for me. But
I don't know if it's year end.
The new Voivod is that's gonna be up there for me. How the hell does this band just keep getting better?
I mean, I was gonna say Voivod usually is. Anytime they release them, it's definitely gonna be in the top 20, top 10.
They're just honestly, in terms of bands that are just uniquely them, like no one sounds like Voivod. They're just their own thing. And I mean,
that's what's going to keep them going, for sure.
Yeah, Immolation, that new Immolation.
Immolation, yeah, that one was awesome.
See, I think the new singles for Undeath sound really good. I don't know. I mean, Legions of a Different Kind is a fucking awesome album. It's a riff fest. But I dig the singles. What's up, Tillman?
What's going on, brother? Beer, that's what's up. And this is
oh shit!
Dogfish
Hey,
Head.
What's up, Lonnie? You should have called in.
Man?
Always call it. In case you need to make any decision, just make sure it involves calling in.
Yep, we have a number.
We think
somewhere.
We'll take it.
I don't know where the number is. Yeah, that's a new glass though. No revolution. I get a new glass. I'm a prissy fuck with my beer. I have frosted glasses in my freezer that take up all the space. So we have to get a deep freeze because all my fucking beer glasses. But I get a frosted glass every time.
Let's see. Yeah, the new Violence EP is really good too. It's gotten kind of mixed reviews, but I thought it was solid.
I like it.
I mean, I've never been a huge fan of oh god damn it. Can't think of his damn name. The vocalist. I can't think of it.
You're asking the wrong dude, man. I don't know shit. I don't know my own name.
Sean Killian. Yeah. I've never been like a huge fan of his vocals, but honestly, that EP sounds nasty. And getting Bobby Gustafson on there with Phil Demmel, fuck yeah, you got some old thrash pros.
Yeah, I like Phil. Phil's a good guy. He's a cool dude. I got to meet him very briefly, and he was very humble and thanked me for being there and stuff. It was awesome.
He's filling in dates for Overkill because their
Really?
guitarist out sick, and yeah, he
No
was on this
shit.
last before, and I think he's stepping in and playing with Lamb of God for a couple of dates because one of the brothers, the one that's still in there, the guitarist, Willie, I guess he was out sick too.
Yeah, Lamb of God. I like Lamb of God, even though they're all. I don't like Deftones.
Oh, I love Deftone. Dude, they just put out their own brand of fucking weed.
I mean, that's cool, but
yeah,
I'm not a fan, overly huge fan, I should say. Some of their shit is good, but very, very, very little for me.
here. So I'm trying to. Ren's gotta come back. We just gotta get him out. You know, there's always like there's
We
certain
miss
releases
Ren.
that always try to poke at him. Like, come on, I know you like
Yeah.
this band.
Well, he's my fucking brother. I miss him. So,
I mean,
we got to get him out. We'll drag him.
honestly, there's so much laughter every time I do a review with Ren because I never know what he's gonna say, and it's generally fucking hilarious. And I mean, I got some shit that I definitely want him in on, just because. Like, all right, I'll show you one I picked up, and I didn't know this one existed. It's a Tales from the Crypt.
Oh, wow.
Monsters of Metal soundtrack.
Black Sabbath, Megadeth, Poison, Queensrÿche, Judas Priest, and others. Holy shit.
Queensrÿche, Arch Enemy is on here, Pantera,
What?
Armored Saint, Prong, Merciful Fate, Anthrax, Entombed.
So, all like recycled songs, or is there any like? Is it?
I mean, I don't think there's like, but it's still in between. There's also like Crypt Keeper skits.
Oh, Crypt Keeper is awesome. That was my daughter Isis was this Crypt Keeper. She was fascinated with Crypt Keepers, basically, at a very young age. Probably way too young, but what?
I mean, how was
some of the stuff I had to skip in that. The sexual stuff, I was like, we're not going to watch this episode.
Well,
we can watch the scary, gory stuff,
yeah,
but we'll shelter you a little bit, kid. We're only half-ass parenting here.
Let's see.
Yeah, I got
favorite.
Where I could see the comments.
Favorite death metal guitar tone. I mean, I'm the HN2 slut. I think everyone knows that one. So yeah, like if it sounds like Left Hand Path or Dismembers like an ever-flowing stream, that snarling HM2, gimme.
Yeah, I mean, the Boys in Skeletal Remains are doing it right, especially live.
Dude, I mean, that's some Florida worship right there. Like it's just this thrashy, tight, chuggy sound.
Yep, I saw those guys live, and I was like, "Holy shit!" It was like it took me back to standing in a sports arena watching Morbid Angel.
Oh, dude, I remember that. Fucking dude, Pete Sandoval doing his own drum check.
I know that was so fucking nuts.
The dude's insanely fast. Still.
Yep. One of my favorite drummers. I wish I was as fast as him, but I'm not. Old school or newer. With a female. Probably Arch Enemy.
I mean,
would they classify as death metal? Probably not.
I mean, there's a lot of death metal. God, what was the name of that? There's an all-female black metal band that I listened to that's absolutely fucking awesome, and I think it's AG or Ozagram or Axagram. Here, really fucking good. Like a lot of dissection worship, and I love that shit. Yeah, Asagram. Asagraum. All female band, and it's just flat out just like very catchy melodic black metal. It's absolutely fantastic. And if you've never heard of the band Depigus, it's this gross death metal band. I forget where they're from, but the frontwoman has these absolutely just nasty guttural vocals, and she absolutely kills it.
How do you spell that band again, Nick?
Oh, Asagram.
Yeah.
Asagraum.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah,
I mean, unfortunately, there's not a lot of female vocalists, at least that I've seen, that death metal and black metal. The female vocalists that it seems come out are just put in place, as it seems, to push the band in the right commercial direction. Which is fine for if that's what your goal is. But there's just a lot of Amy Lee copycats, and none of them stack up to her really. So Amy Lee, that is Amy Lee, right? Okay.
Yep.
I'm horrible with names, as you guys know. She is a fantastic fucking singer. I would listen to her, whatever. She could do whatever. But I'm not an overly huge Evanescence fan. But yeah, it's death metal, black metal. Shoot us email or something. Give us some bands. I want to hear some more. So thrallsofmetal@gmail.com. Give us a list, and I want to listen to them.
Oh. Hold on here.
This one. The comments. We gotta.
Yeah. This. Well, I think we answered it. I'm a big Deftones fan. I've been following them, and I mean, I listen to thrash metal. I listen to death metal, black metal, grindcore. But Deftones scratches a very particular itch. And, thank you for sending the money. I'm sorry, man. There was a lot of other comments too. We kind of get lost in all these comments, but yeah, dude, I love Deftones. I think their last album was one of their best. And I'm kind of curious where they go now since they lost their bassist Sergio, which they should have just signed him. Like he was just on as an extra guy, and they never like committed to him being a full-time member of the band, even though he was open to it. But they have a new bassist. They're bringing on a second guitarist now, so I don't know. We'll see what the next one sounds like. But thank you, Cody. Much appreciated.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. And I'm sorry I'm not an overly huge Deftones fan.
Dude, I can only imagine. I mean, Godflesh, like listening to if you crank Street Cleaner, that could like shake fillings loose out of your teeth. It's that fucking insanely heavy.
Yeah, pretty damn loud. Not as loud as Pantera. It's like some of the shit Dime does when he's hitting those squares. Like, oh fuck, my shit's bleeding.
Little trickle of blood coming out of my nose when he did that. Is that supposed to happen? Yeah, no.
With him though, you're so mesmerized that you're just like soaking it all in, just blood all over. You're like,
It's a good answer to that question.
Loudest, yeah, probably Pantera. Although I would say the loudest place I've ever been was New Orleans Superdome during a Saints home football game. It was just unimaginable how loud that is. It's crazy. Every fucking person in there screaming at the top of their lungs, and it's nuts. But Pantera is very loud. Black Label Society at Harpo's during their DVD filming of Booze, Stone, Broken, Bruised, whatever. Yeah, that was very loud too.
I mean,
but I wear Meshuggah too. But I was right in front of the damn speakers, and I didn't have my earplugs, so I'm like shoving napkins and shit in my ears. I look like a fucking idiot standing there just like, argh. But you know what? I was the only one in fucking time jamming to fucking Meshuggah, so fuck everybody else. with my
I'm a real fan.
with my ear protection in. So yeah, there's a couple of them
Honestly,
there.
I'd review the new Rammstein. Actually, the first single they put out was really good. The Zeit one. The video is really fucking good. That second one is strange with the plastic surgery versions of them and Till is the melting face. Yeah. Man, they're weird.
They are weird dudes. I get into them though, man. That was probably it was the first song I learned on guitar was Du Hast. Because it's so easy. It's just like 3 notes. It really is. And I don't know. I like the simplicity of it. I like the caveman style of it. They do a great job with layering in those synths and those keyboards without it being overly obnoxious and still keeping to like the metal roots, I guess. But they're definitely commercial metal. There's no doubt about it. And but I dig most of. I wouldn't even say most. I dig some of their stuff, but I'm a fan. I would call myself a fan.
There's definitely. I mean, I think Mutzer is a really good album, and Sensucht I think is the one everyone fucking got.
Sensucht, yeah. Herzeleid. That's my favorite album. I think. That's one of my favorites. I would say.
I think Mutzer is really good. Rice is also really good too. But yeah, I don't know. I'm curious about this new Rammstein just because it's Rammstein. They're fucking weird. Dude, weird. Yeah. Have you jammed Hangman's Chair, Miller? Because
no.
your typo negative loving ass will love this band. I swear they're gonna get you right in your typo fucking feels, and they're not gonna let go. Yeah, the album
Hangman's Chair. All right, here we go. Hangman's Chair.
Loner is the name of that album, the new one.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, you're gonna get
Die Old. The top song is "Who Wants to Die Old." Nobody. Or wait, no, everybody. Sorry, everybody wants to die old. I hope. I've had some beers. I had like 3 beers before this. Nick was like, "Oh, I've had a few drinks." I was like, "Shit, I haven't had any. I gotta catch up." So I'm like, go.
Like 4.
And then I'm like drinking Choco Vases and shit, which is like 9%. Or about I don't think it's that high, but
like the actual size drinks, because these were loaded. A lot of tequila. My tummy's still warm. Morbid Saint's awesome. I want to do a retro review of those guys one day. I have not jammed them enough to form an opinion. Oh, dude. They only have technically one album, but one that's released, but that doesn't have an official release. But that first one, it's some of the fastest, gnarliest thrash you'll listen to. Like kind of death thrash.
Fuck, man. I like death thrash. Death thrash.
I do want to check out New Denouncement Pyre. Those guys are really good. Australia, they know how to fucking pump out killer metal band after killer metal band.
I like a lot of stuff from Australia. I got a buddy down there. I haven't reached out to him in a minute. Maybe I will. And I buy some of my. I'm into these like Funko Pop dudes. You see, this is one of my favorites, man. Fucking Kerry King. Check that shit out. Hey, Jeff Hanneman, Tom Araya back here, or James Hetfield, but yeah, place I order some of them is from Australia.
They didn't do a Dave Lombardo?
No, they didn't. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah.
You gotta have a Dave Lombardo.
There was a bunch of them they could have did, but yeah, I don't know.
Still haven't listened to the new Kirk Hammett, but I'll check it out.
Haven't jammed it.
Robert.
What's up, man?
Hey, what's up?
We are doing great. Oh shit, no, I ain't great. This is not good. Look at that. This is not good.
Oh no,
I am not doing good. Whoever put that up.
Empty. Dude, all right. Regardless of how I feel about their most recent album, which I thought was kind of a turd for Lamb of God, like it's just boring. They kill it live, flat out.
Yep.
Like they're just a nasty live band. I felt bad for Art Cruz when I saw them. They played with Megadeth because they had all the flame jets just seemed to be next to him. That dude left the stage more tan. Like, wow. He was roasting back there. It was like, Hey, he's the new guy. He has to take it. This is his hazing.
Jesus. Yeah, I've seen it twice. Both times, killer. Just tight as fuck, on point, CD quality. You can't ask for much. And they legitimately seem like they're enjoying themselves, which is great. And which is why I kind of like Rob Flynn, even though people shit on him. When he's playing, he legitimately looks like he's enjoying himself. Despite what you may think of the dude, I think he genuinely loves playing for people in front of people. So, but yeah, Lamb of God, great show.
When I saw
Never bet
Obituary, dude, like seeing Donald Tardy on drums. The dude is the smiliest death metal drummer there is. Like he's just fucking ball. It was like just looking at him, just woo.
See, that makes me love the band even more. Like if they're really into it and really like enjoying the fact that they're up there, then I would love to see the most brutal fucking death metal band just up there just grinning like a motherfucker. You know, that would make me love
their
them even more.
beers on top of the amps. John Tardy was fucking. He might have been a little pre-lit, did some pre-gaming before the show because like man, a couple of those stumbles, man, he almost bit it. But dude, John Tardy still.
I was pre-lit, pre-crunk, pre-drop. Get your
pull. You get loose. Let's see. I'm not really familiar with Death Grips. I know of them. I know it's like a weird electronic.
I don't know neither.
It's weird.
Like weird what though? Like
I really do like it's like industrial. I think there's like elements of like trip hop in it. I don't know, man. I've heard a couple of select tracks and I'm like I don't know. Antichrist Siege Machine though, that's some fucking insanely heavy like black and grind / power violence. It's kind of like Nails, like not
power violence. Is that a genre now?
It is. No, it's been a genre for.
Oh my god.
For a while, yeah. It's like an offshoot of grindcore. Yeah, look it up. It's actually
good thing we got you on the channel, Nick.
Dude, I don't.
You can keep power violence. I wouldn't even know. Like, would you go into a record store and be like, "Hey, man, you got the latest power violence"?
No, I go in with my targets already locked in.
You'd be like, "What the fuck are you talking about, man?"
But it's a thing. Power violence. I mean, I just when people say you listen to power violence, I just say I listen to grindcore, and that encompasses that.
Okay.
Is the word grind in there? Yes.
Thank you for that rebuttal that I'm now programmed into my brain when someone asks me.
If someone asks you if
power violence, I'll be like, well, I like grindcore in general. And they'll
there
go,
you
okay,
go.
man.
Say, I like grindcore.
Yeah.
I
mean, I do like grindcore. What's going on, man?
Dude, honestly, I have checked out those tracks, and I mean, I'm still going to make the joke like, wow, all the ex-members of In Flames are making better music than In Flames right now.
I did not know that.
Yeah, it's literally every member of this band is a former member of In Flames, and they're
really?
doing.
Yeah, I didn't like In Flames, but by listening to the music, I recognize the talent that they have.
Oh,
I just don't dig what they were doing.
Well, I don't dig what they're doing now. I like their early stuff, but oh my god,
Halo Effect, adding to the list.
Yeah, I don't think
I got a lot more yard work to do, so I need to fill this list. This is great. This is great. Good stuff.
Let's see. Dude, yeah, Cerebral Rot's lead tone is squawky and ugly, but it fits with how
it's pretty pretty nasty. It's a little harsh.
They went for peak dissonance. They don't fuck a melody. Ugh.
Yeah. Turn that presence down a little bit. Just a little.
I have never been a Deathspell Omega fan. I don't know. They're just a little too weird for me. But yeah, I just can't seem to get into them. Let's see.
Yeah, me neither.
Ooh. Yeah, there we go. in terms of female-fronted bands. I forgot Vastum. It's a co-vocalist because she bounces off between another person in there too. I didn't know Taphos was a female-fronted band. I thought that was a dude. But yeah, then she's got killer vocals too. But yeah, Taphos is awesome. I have a couple of their.
I want to like copy and paste that, add it to my shit. I can't type that fast.
Dude, Vastum, you'd like. It's a $20 spin band, man. It's just
Vastum?
heavy, yeah, nasty death metal.
Yep, there they are. Sweet. Man, the rest of my yard work is going to go fantastically.
Let's see. Yeah. See?
Evanescence?
You got a fellow fan there.
I listen to their albums, I do, but it's just because I have like a crush on the singer.
Holder. That's a one-woman black metal band, and they're. I hate when you bring up a one-man or one-person band and you say "they're" because it's a band name you associate with a group of people, but she is really good.
Holder.
So
like, that's awesome. So like St. Vincent style, just one person doing it.
Yeah. Folky, kind of folky. Like it's mostly really just heavier than hell, but occasionally there's like folky moments in there.
It's like heavy folk. Upon frigid winds, unholy divine. Yeah, I'd say it's folky. There we go. Add playlist.
There we go.
I dig that. One-person bands, I dig it. It's kind of weird seeing it live, I'm sure. Is it just like them with a bunch of backing tracks, like karaoke? Like I'm karaokeing my own shit.
Luckily, all the one-man bands.
They probably hire musicians.
Yeah, luckily, because I know Putrid Pile. He just sets up his drum machine and and he just riffs. Like it's if you narrow Dying Fetus down to one person, and that would probably be John Gallagher and a drum machine. That's kind of Putrid Pile.
I fucking dig it, man. It's like a dude in a bucket on the street. Just one dude jamming away. It's fucking Metrodome. I pay the money, though.
I would do a flat-out ranking, and Dark Angel is supposed to be working on something new. Because that's I think Dark Angel might be one of the reasons why Gene Hoglan left Testament, because he needed to free up time to work on these other projects, and he's been trying to get Dark Angel back for a while.
That would be pretty killer. I'd be down for it. I like Gene Hoglan.
Oh, dude, he's the atomic clock. He's the best.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I mean, Wolverine Blues. I mean, Massive Killing Capacity is okay, but I mean, Dismember had like such a solid body of like straight up death metal, and Wolverine. Entombed committed to a bit more to the death and roll style, and they did it really well. And Wolverine Blues is a fun fucking album. Yep, I'm in St. Pete Beach right now on vacation with the fam, and a lot of frozen drinks. There's a lot of music stores down here. It's cool. I might actually go to Tampa and go check out some.
You got to go to the storage units, man. Just roll through there. I don't know why I keep reaching for this. I know it's fucking empty.
Let's see. Wait, hold on here. All right. Thanks for coming by, man. Thank you.
Oh, you are fantastic. Thank you so much for coming by. I appreciate it.
Let's see. Yeah, Ramstein, honestly, on their albums, they're really good. I'm sorry, I'm like super behind on all the.
Yeah, and Motor's pretty good too.
From the start.
Yeah. Yeah, I dig Rammstein. They're very commercial metal, but I don't know. I dig the simplicity of them.
Well, here I'm gonna send Levi a link to see if he's still up. Copy. Gotta figure out how to do this right. Trying not to
Figuring out
touch.
the internet.
Stop it. There we go. Okay. Where are you?
See ya, bro. And yes, I agree. He should do that. He should go to the Morristown. I was in Dallas with all the old Pantera hangouts, the old studio where the Campo Verde, the restaurant. There was a video I put together for our Patreon page. One of the few things we've put up on there. Fortunately, our Patreons know it's pretty much you're just helping out us do the YouTube thing. We don't get too much up with it, unfortunately. Yes, it is. That is one of my favorite songs too. One of my favorite songs. I always go back to that one.
Oh yeah. That dirty fucking riff.
Was that the opener at Sports Arena? I don't think it was.
No, they opened with something off of Gateways. Oh, here we go. Wait, no. How do you? Come on. Add to stream. There, no.
Oh.
What? There he is.
Technology not complying with you tonight, Nick.
Fuck, I'm too old for this shit.
Wi-Fi. So it's being shitty with me. I'm drunk enough to fight it though.
Motel Wi-Fi. The best Wi-Fi Super 6 has to offer.
But hey, what's up, Miller? First time we've spoken on camera.
I know, no shit, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, we've been talking back and forth on Facebook here and there.
Yeah, I don't get too much on there either, and usually it's just to troll the local news station because they're awful.
That's funny.
And I don't care. My wife is like, "You guys are getting bigger now. You should probably stop that." I was like, do I need to?
Complete chuckleheads on the internet? No, that would hurt our fucking stock.
Well, no, the fucking. I found out that my cousin was murdered because of this fucking news channel. Like, they couldn't have even waited until the damn family was notified. It was shitty.
Oh,
jeez.
So I was like, fuck them. Yeah, it was shitty. What was that? The new Pharmacist album just released. Wait.
Oh, it's
Carcass Worship. Beneath the Remains.
I
don't know. Leprosy.
Oh, man. Leprosy versus Beneath the Remains. Wow.
That's hard, really.
All right.
I'd go with Leprosy personally.
As much
if it was Arise versus Leprosy, oh god, I wouldn't be able to pick.
Yeah, that would be a little more clear cut. I'd still go Beneath the Remains just because I'm a huge Sepultura fan. They're one of the first metal bands that I ever heard. Roots changed the way I thought about writing music and just my taste in general. So, Beneath the Remains.
Here, give me a second. I'm down. Man, I'm already down to 39%. On my tablet.
Oh no!
I have to get down on the floor.
All right.
Holy shit.
No, I have a solution, I think.
But I'm gonna plug the USB cable directly into the hole in his penis. And
that'll do it. That'll get us both up to 100%.
There's a special ammonia to power converter for his USB cable.
I was gonna save that for the OnlyFans, but I mean, desperate times.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
He's getting it there. You put it down at waist level. You thought I was joking, didn't you?
All right, you guys.
That's why I checked the box. No, YouTube, this is not made for kids. Because Nick is plugging a USB cable into his dick hole.
1 second. I gotta send a link. Oh, shit.
Holy motherfucker.
There you go. You got it there, Chief?
No, I'm going to have to change up something real quick here. Okay.
You got a little collection down back behind you there, Levi.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I just got that shelf like 2 months ago. Because before those two shelves, what was that top one? held everything, and then the bottom half was just mostly my wrestling DVDs. I'm like, I'm running out of room, so I got one that could hold like almost 1,100.
Nice.
In fact, I'm close to 600 now. I'm never gonna get to Nick's level. Let me get that 100%.
Yeah, nobody's getting the next level. There's record stores like, man, I don't even have.
Well, not right now.
Well, yeah, you're in a hotel. Your shitty Wi-Fi. You ain't got nothing.
Yeah.
You ain't even got Facebook. You ain't
Hold
got
on.
nothing. You ain't got life, man. You're not connected to life.
Yeah, and then also, as you can see, Miller also got my own electronic drum kit too.
Oh, sweet.
I don't get to play. I don't get to play on it as much because I'm always either here
You get that full screen
with folks or I'm at work.
Oh, you got the mesh head pads?
Yeah, it's donors. I remember I saw 66 Samus do a review of this kit, and he said it was killer. So I'm like, well, I better pounce on the chance to get it since it's cheap and it's fun.
Yeah, pretty much the mesh heads, in my experience, they're way better than the pad stuff. I have both. I have one Roland set that's mesh heads. Or wait, no, I'm sorry. My Roland is a TD6. That's the old rubber pads. And then I have an Alesis that has mesh pads. And the Alesis kit is at Tommy's. If you remember Tommy from back in the day on the channel. Yep. And my other drum electronic kit, I think my brother has it. Like, I got gear wherever. People are like, hey, can I borrow? I'm like, dude, yeah, fine, whatever. I got like a running list of where shit is. But yeah, I have a Mapex custom kit in there. So
all right, I'm gonna unplug my other mic, and this should work theoretically. All right,
let's hope.
You still look like so everything's all right.
All right, can you guys hear me?
Yeah,
we got you. It's fine.
The audio get worse?
No, it's actually slowly getting better. Funny enough.
All right,
it's getting there. But yeah, Miller, and then also I got a Yamaha bass over there as well. That was actually a gift from my grandfather. He gave it to me about a few months before he passed away 4 years ago.
Yamaha makes killer shit for a decent price, or actually a very good price. Their basses sound very clean. Their guitars are pretty good. Yeah, Yamaha makes good. They're acoustic. The FG 250, I think it is. It's like a cheap ass $200 acoustic. That thing sounds fucking phenomenal. Fucking phenomenal for $200. It's killer. I got. Oh wait, I have an Ibanez over here, but I've had a Yamaha before. But Ibanez, I don't do too much acoustic stuff because I suck. You need to be good to play acoustic. Yeah.
Oh, the old More Sound location. If I were to ever go to Tampa, that'd be like my number one goal is to see More Sound.
If I ever go to Tampa, my goal would be directly to get out of Tampa.
St. Pete's really fucking nice.
Oh, sure, St. Pete's is nice.
Actually, I wouldn't mind doing fucking Helmet or Hum or Quicksand, honestly.
I'd be down for all those. I kind of like the discography rankings. The only thing I don't like about it is the fact that after we do those, Google thinks, therefore, I want to listen to that band all the time. So when I hit shuffle on my Google randomize, it just plays fucking Exodus. And I was like, God damn it. I don't want to listen to any more Exodus. I've already listened to everything. So, yeah.
Hey, what's up, Jeff?
What's going on, Jeff?
What's going on, man?
Boys, what's happening?
Same old out of here. About ready to go fill her up.
How you doing, Miller? I haven't seen you in about, 18 years.
I know, right?
Last time I saw you, you had a mustache.
I know. The fucking Amish. I got fucking bombarded, and they dragged me out of the goddamn car, put me in their fucking 1865.
Shaky Jakey shaved you up, huh?
Yep. Put me in a goddamn barn.
There's gremlins in this
Shave my
neighborhood that
shit
break
off.
into his house at night and steal mustaches.
They
What's
said,
up,
"Fuck you,
Eli?"
honky," and threw me out.
Oh, not much, Jeff. Just
much?
Yeah, just trying to get the beard,
Getting,
the goatee
you
going.
said
Trying to
your
grow a
friend's,
chin?
Rick?
Trying to grow a chin, as
Yeah.
Zappa would say.
Yeah, well, I've always wanted to get the Scotty and goatee, but the problem is whenever it grows too long, it curls. And it's like, what the fuck can I do
Go
about
with
this?
it, man. Fucking go
You
with
gotta do
it.
the beard oil.
Go with
Beard
it.
oil, there you go.
Yeah, I need to find
Yeah.
some.
Gotta laminate it.
Gibbs.
A laminated
Fuck.
goatee.
Agreed.
Yeah. And speaking of which, I'm out. So you guys give me 2 minutes.
All right, you got 2
wait a
minutes.
minute. Can I see? Oh, there we go.
I was gonna say,
What
hit
we
up
got here?
Rick and whoever else is up.
Yeah, I think Rick is going to join. I think Devin said he might crash because he worked early this morning. I think Jimmy might join. I thought. Brian said he was going to bed. So, Nick, you're in Florida?
Yep, St. Pete Beach.
Where you at again?
St. Pete Beach.
St. Pete.
I mean, it's like literally one way is the Gulf, and then the other way behind us is Tampa Bay.
Okay,
So,
you're on the West Coast.
yeah.
West Coast, right?
Like, yep. Gulf side. Yeah, it's pretty nice out here. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I do get homesick. I kind of wonder if idiot cat's still being an idiot, likely.
Uh-oh.
What the hell? Are we doing YMCA?
I'm dizzy now. I've been hypnotized.
It was like this, and then, huh? And now we're back.
So, Eli, you've been streaming a lot lately, man. You're a streaming demon.
Well, I was originally going to do a review for an album, but then I find out it's not coming out for another 3 weeks. And it's like, well, shit.
Who's that?
Fozzie's new album, Boombox. I thought it was supposed to have come out yesterday, but it's like, well, it's now coming out in May. It's like, come on, Chris Jericho, get your shit together. But yeah, and then also tomorrow I got the Master of Batalum stream, which, oh my god, I still can't get over last week where fucking Josh and my buddy Ricky so close. It was 4 points separating, and Ricky won. And his gift I got for him, and Nick, you'll love me for this.
Did you enjoy? Did you enjoy the night I popped on and was roasting your little buddy Ryan? I guess I was being ever so slightly cruel, but man, when is that kid? Honestly, I don't care if he's watching. Ryan, if you're watching, when are you going to get your fucking headset microphone sorted out, dude? Holy shit, that's annoying.
Yeah. But whenever my buddy Ricky won last week's stream, Nick, guess what I got for his prize?
What's that?
I got him Incantation Diabolical Conquest.
Nice, man. Now, is he the horror guy? Horror something guy?
Horror Master.
Yeah,
Horror Master.
Where's he live at?
He lives in Texas, close to Mexico.
And you're in Ohio also?
South Central Ohio, whereas they're in, like, northwestern.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the weirdest thing was I popped on a stream with Nick and Metal Ben. Fucking Metal Ben. Hey, Nick, no shit. Metal Ben lives 25 minutes from me, bro.
Aha!
It's a small world after
Yeah.
all.
Bizarre, man. Totally trippy.
Yeah. Oh, it is funny. But
Yes, so then you're by down by like Columbus area ish.
me, yeah, like I live about 2 hours south of Columbus.
Oh, okay.
I live in like Portsmouth, that area.
Okay, yeah, I know that area. Yep.
Yeah.
I went through.
Fucking hate it.
Why the hell? I think we were going from between Moundsville to where were we going? Dayton. It's when I was a ghost hunter, paranormal investigator.
Ooh, look at that.
Official title. But,
You on that
yeah,
show
pretty
with
cool.
that Miller? Were you on that show with that Zach dude? What was his name?
No, we actually Zach. Yeah, I can't remember his last name. I'm horrible.
Zach, I took a lot of steroids, dude. That guy.
Yeah, he's actually. I've heard he's a very cool dude. So, but no, we did shows for Animal Planet. That was about the far as that group got when I was in it. They have since done stuff for the Travel Channel and stuff like that. So.
Oh wow, no kidding.
I did shoot stuff for Animal Planet. 3 episodes. One didn't make the cut, but yeah, it was a cool experience. Very cool. I did it for 3.5 years.
Are you in
Very,
production?
very cool.
You do production work? Is that what you do, or what?
When I did that, I had the best night vision camera, so a lot of my camera work made the cut for the show. But I was an actual part of the investigation.
Okay.
There you are, Nick.
So most of the time it was,
Okay.
you know, we didn't do the stuff for the Animal Planet. That was
That's badass, dude.
Stuff, but yeah, it was fun. I got to do a lot of cool things that were totally unique that I would have never got to stay the night in, you know, West Virginia State Penitentiary with me and like 4 other people. There was only 4 of us there.
Yeah.
In the whole fucking place.
Yeah, I've seen that one. That place is
that.
massive, dude. It's a trip.
Yep. Only there was only there were 6 of us, so we had 3 groups. But yeah, either way, it's huge. But just being down there in like the Sugar Shack and just being you and another dude, it's crazy. It's totally unique experience.
You and another dude in the Sugar Shack? Oh my god!
Ooh.
That was the underground in the prison. So the story down there was a caretaker that lived in the boiler room. What's up, man?
Hey, what's up, Rick?
Levi? What's going on, Miller? Nick?
Oh.
How's Florida treating you?
Oh, the Wi-Fi isn't treating him very well.
Yeah, Wi-Fi is pretty rough.
Sigh.
It must be all of Florida. My mom lives in Florida. It's just crappy Wi-Fi all around, man.
It's just a bunch of old people on Facebook clogging up the goddamn data lines.
When I first popped on, Nick, you were much better. Now you're lagging. Seriously.
Yeah. We can't hear you.
Can't even hear you.
Location it's had now. It's cursed.
You can't hear you. Maybe try
I think he's
rebooting.
saying he'll be right back. Yeah, I think that's what he's trying to say.
Miller's like ragging.
It's just like when Nick and I were kind of mimicking Ryan turned Master of Baton, where he's just like, I think it was like.
Yeah, pretty.
Which, by the way, Miller. So I don't know if you've seen it, but yeah, I host this game show called Master of Metallum, where I go to Metal Archives.
You host
a
game show? That's awesome.
Yeah, where I go to Metal Archives and I would pick a band, and you know how on there it's got the similar artist section where it recommends so many other bands that sound similar.
Yeah.
I make everybody go one at a time trying to guess the top 10. And my God, you would not see how Nick reacts to some of these choices.
Is it working?
Well, Nick is a goddamn Encyclopedia Britannicum or whatever. So,
wait, what was that?
Britannicum?
Britannicum?
Britannicum.
I never call it that. I hear people call it that, man, but I just say Metal Archives, man, or the Oracle. You know, that's about it.
The Oracle. I like that.
I try to say archives, but I keep saying metallum or metallum, and they're like, no, it's metallum.
I say metallum, yeah.
They correct me either way. It's like, no matter what, I say it wrong, okay? It's Metal Archive. I can't.
Like that one metal website that's like outdated. Oh, yeah. I know which one that is.
Yeah,
It
Metal
looks
Archives.
outdated. It's not outdated information-wise.
That's a lot of responsibility. It's like you got to
Oh
be
my
that
God,
guy
yeah.
who's got to determine what bands get, permission to be on there, right? So it's
Dude,
like,
it's crazy. Yeah.
yeah,
The fact that, I'm not ragging on that. I love that. I love that website.
but there's some bands on there. I'm like, this
Even
should
back
be
to
on
life
there.
for
and
cause
not.
of death. Cause of
Hmm.
death.
Cause of Death. Yeah.
I love
Emac
Even Back to
Life's a
Life.
fun
But
album.
yeah.
But it's fun.
It's Cause of Death.
Very different albums, though.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah. They don't have Chopped in Half
Absolutely.
on Even Back in Life. And, that's like.
Or
one
cover
the
of
best
Circle of the
ones
Tyrants.
Circle of the Tyrants.
Oh, Jesus.
I mean, I love Pantera.
Oh,
James,
God
James
damn.
flawless.
Pantera?
That's a flawless.
I-
James is a flawless biography.
Alice in
Pantera can't
Chains.
say that.
Fatality. I like Alice in
Yeah.
Chains, but goddamn, man. Pantera.
I love them both, but Alice in Chains for me.
I gotta go check. Yeah.
But Alice in Chains is not really metal. It's like not really
Yeah.
apples to apples. I don't know.
It's like,
Ah,
There.
metal
Hey, Nick.
adjacent in some ways, but
I tell you what,
No.
though, if Jerry Cantrell were to write Ozzy album, I bet it would be fucking killer,
oh
and it
yeah,
would be metal as fuck.
definitely.
Oh, Cantrell can do metal. What do you for sure?
Oh, yeah.
man.
I know he totally can.
I don't know if he'd do a death metal album, but he can do
No,
fucking heavy metal, man. Hey Nick, just so you're
down.
aware, I sent the link to Chuck,
okay.
and I also sent it to Jake. I doubt Jake's gonna jump in because, but Chuck might. I don't know. We'll see.
The more, the merrier.
It'd be awesome seeing Chuck.
Motorhead.
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 like
Motorhead.
Venom,
I love Venom, but
I
Motorhead.
love
Motorhead.
that.
You wouldn't have Venom without Motorhead.
Yeah, that's right.
I still need to check out Eternal Champion. I've been sleeping on that one. For
I wouldn't
way
even
too long.
call Eternal Champion power metal. They're just like
like
classic
more like
metal
They're
Yeah.
traditional metal, yeah. To me, they are.
with moments of thrash here and there, especially on the last album. Holy shit, that last album was killer. That was my favorite album of 2020.
So yeah, one of my scores though. I got an OG copy of Nocturnus the Key.
No, nice.
Oh,
Hell
cool.
yes.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the one you were telling me about on the phone earlier.
What'd you pay for that?
It's, 20. Not bad.
That's
I mean,
not
it's in good
bad
condition.
for an OG copy. Yeah.
Yep.
Sweet.
The old school mosh. And, I mean, this person took care of
Let
it.
me check
Not
mine.
really a scratch or a scuff on there.
Nice, man.
That's freaking sweet.
You went how many record shops have you hit?
4. Two of them yielded pretty well. The other 2,
Not so much.
Yeah. Not so much. But I did find some stuff I've been meaning to pick up. Not a lot of new stuff. Just stuff I've been missing. But yeah. I don't know if you.
I'll never forget when I was up in Toledo back
Devil's
in
Blood?
November. Devil's Blood.
Yeah, it's a retro rock band that
Oh, yeah.
they were from.
They're a good band, man.
Oh god, dude, their first album, The Time of Forever, Never More. Or
That's
Ever,
the one
Never
you were
More.
telling me about the other night, Rick,
Dude.
Nick, right?
It's so good. Yeah,
You said it's kind of the kind of
like-
proggy retro 70s classic sort of vibe.
I might have been talking about Hollis, but Devil's Blood is kind of
Oh,
in that.
yeah.
It's very Blue Oyster Cult, like kind of occult darkness.
Oh, nice.
Haunting female vocals.
Oh,
It's just,
wow.
great albums. Great albums.
Interesting.
They fall in that vein of if you like Blood Ceremony, kind of they're kind of in that same kind of family.
Yeah.
Band.
What was that band again?
The Devil's Blood.
Well, yeah, I know that one.
Oh,
Blood
I
Ceremony?
love
Was that it?
I was just glad to
Oh,
find
blood,
that.
yeah, Blood Ceremony.
Blood Ceremony.
Yep. Oh, Blood Ceremony is great.
All right.
But yeah, like I was gonna say, I'll never forget whenever I was in Toledo back in November, and I went to all three shops, both Allied Records and No Noise. 30
just go to No
CDs I
Noise.
came out.
Everything
30
that I
CDs
didn't
in
poach.
total. Like, holy shit. Yeah, I poached it all that week.
It might have been stuff I already owned.
You're the guy that gets all the
Yeah,
good stuff. I'll
mostly
go to the
was.
record store.
Yeah.
All the good shit's gone, and like it's because the Levi's go and grab them all.
Yeah, that's right.
Now you can
All
just shoot me a
one's
message
fitting.
like, dude, all right, did you order
You're
fucking
that
music
guy.
from my record shop? It's like, oh, Rick, you got. I mean, it was there, and you know. I
But
needed
there
it.
was this guy who came by.
Well,
Yeah.
That
You
the
didn't
problem
get
is
shit from
if
Nick.
you're
Nick is
if you're the
there
next
before
paycheck guy, it's
everybody.
like I'll get a next paycheck. I'll get a next paycheck. It's just not there. You know, it's that's
Nick
the
did it.
issue.
There is no getting it next paycheck. Get it now.
Yeah.
It's like
So-
Well, about 8 out of 10.
max out one more credit card.
Yes,
Oh yeah, I
yes,
did finally
no.
find. I don't know how long I should show this album cover for. Finally got some Impetigo.
Oh, that first
nice.
album.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
I want to get that in horror.
a lot of
Zombies or
fun stuff
something.
on that album cover.
That's one of those albums where like if you get a flag of that, just no context, just put up on your wall, and just people, the electrician comes over or whatever. Like they're calling
Like,
the cops on you, man.
what?
Just fly it.
Meshuggah
Look,
versus
dude,
Crowbar.
He's doing something in there.
Ooh,
Yeah.
It's really hard.
crowbar. I would
Give me
go
a second.
crowbar.
I need to pee and grab a smoke. But I'll be right back.
Yeah, I don't know. That's really rough for me. I would have to really think about that because I love both of those bands and for different reasons. And I've always said they're the heaviest bands, but for different reasons. Like Crowbar to me is very massive in the sense that you are drawn to the earth, like gravity is working upon you, massive. Meshuggah is massive on the scale of like
A black
cosmic-
hole.
like black hole, yeah, like another earthly object acting upon you, massive.
It sucks you in and destroys you.
They're totally different things
Yeah.
for me. Both equally massive, but different kind of massive for me.
I just picked this
I
up
mean,
recently. It's
That
one
would
of the
be rough,
really
man.
one of the really
None
good
is
EPs.
fucking, man. When I, dude, that fucking da-da-da-da-da-da, and then
Yeah.
nothing, da-da-da-da-da-da, and then when they
No,
kick in with that,
They're the only
lights out.
they're the only gent band I can listen to. I cannot listen to other gent bands. I just can't. And I can't always listen to every Meshuggah album and be blown away. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah, that's true.
but they're the innovators. They're the masters of the game, and they just do it in a way that nobody else is capable of doing. All those other gent bands just don't do shit for me, man. And I'm not
Yeah, a lot of
shitting.
it gets lost in noodly.
Yeah, and I'm not shitting on other gent bands. It's just they all pale in comparison.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Be right back.
And I always keep saying this. It's like I don't consider gent a genre. I just consider it just a guitar sound.
Just
Pretty much.
Because that's
kinda
really
what
like
I'm
the
saying.
one thing
Yeah.
that unifies is that 8-string guitar.
Yeah.
That's
I remember
Yeah.
the first time I heard anything that's kind of like that back in the
Well,
day was
it's
when I
that-
discovered Fear Factory, and I'm like, yeah, this is pretty cool. It's like when you think putting more salt, more sugar in your shit is just going to make it better, and you're like, oh,
Yeah.
there's an even more
It can be
extreme form of that,
overindulgent
you
for
know.
sure.
yeah.
You
I think
know, it's
gent really
that
is
mechanical.
for me defined by the guitars, but in the fact that they're really super heavily compressed and they're very heavily gated.
Yeah, it's that
Very,
tightness.
very heavily gated.
And the a lot of it's very polyrhythmic and
Yeah.
just kind of unrelenting in a lot of ways from a rhythm standpoint.
Yeah.
It's hard to
And-
describe. If you listen to Tool, they have elements of that kind of stuff too. They more
They do.
proggier
They-
direction
They
or
seem to
moments.
fit it together musically a better than most
Yep.
gent bands.
Yeah, exactly.
It seems like some of the gent bands are just doing stuff because it fits some sort of pattern.
Yeah,
And that's not music. That's being a computer without being a computer.
yeah, good point. Oh, yeah, I like
So-
Crowbar too. I don't, maybe not as much as you do, Miller. I like them Saw them
Yeah,
live a
same
couple
here.
times. They're great live. Kirk's fucking cool dude.
Kirk's
They
killer,
got
man.
a killer. Kirk uses those fucking solid state Randalls, man. They're
Yep.
crunchy as
Got one back
fuck.
here.
Oh, do you? Okay.
Yeah, he uses pretty much the same head, and he uses the metal zone.
Huh.
It's a Boss metal zone.
Yeah, the Boss Metal Zone pedal. The black one? Is it the black
Oh
one?
wow.
Yeah, it's that one right
Yeah, the
there.
black and orange. Yeah. I didn't know he used that, actually. I'm surprised. Is that just for a boost or what?
No, I think he uses it for his tone. It's,
To overdrive the head.
Yeah, and I know he runs it in front, which is why you're supposed to run the pedal. You run it in front, your guitar into the pedal, into the amp.
All right.
But because I had made mention to him that he should try it through his effects loop, and he said he'd never done that before. So running it through your effects loop, depending on your rig, is a huge difference in sound. I think it sounds way better through the effects loop than it does up front.
Well,
yeah, he was like, man, I've never tried that. I was like, give it a shot.
no shit.
Yeah.
Never tried that? Wow.
Yep. So
Yeah, I remember
I don't know if he did.
I remember watching an amp demonstration or a pedal demonstration. I think that Ola England did for the Metal Zone to plug it in the effects loop, and it's like, holy shit, that sounds killer.
That guy is
Ola's
ridiculous,
awesome.
man. Yeah.
Ola's awesome. Yeah, and when he did that, I was like, finally, someone else has done this. I've been using the Metal Zone for a long time, and my first amp was a Crate GFX 212. My first amp was a custom padded 15-watt piece of shit, but my first bigger amp was a Crate, and I used the Metal Zone in front of it. I loved the tone, and that was all the rave back then, was that Metal Zone tone. But then it just got to the point where everybody sounded like that. So that's when I got into more of like the amp. And I went out and I bought, what was my first big boy amp? The Mode 4. This one right here, back here. It's John 5's favorite amp. John 5 buys up all the Mode 4s he can find. So, and it's basically 4 amplifiers in one, really. And you can set them up all differently. It's really cool. Really, really great.
It's gotta have an insane
Is there
amount
4
of
channels?
Just the gear, man. That guy must have. It's gotta be insane.
Oh, John 5? Dude,
Yeah.
Miller, is there 4 channels on that? I've never heard of one of those.
Yeah. Yep. So it's oh wait, hold on. Let me where's my remote control? But yeah, it's got 4 different channels. So it's got a clean, crunch, like a heavy, and then a super distorted version of it. But it's a 350 watt Marshall.
Holy
power.
fuck!
Yeah, the power amp is solid state, so there's no tubes on the power side, but the preamp is tube. So you kind of get the tube sound.
Wow.
350 watts.
I can't believe I've never heard of that amp before. I thought I knew most amps. That's the first time I've ever heard of them.
It's a great fucking amp, man. It really is a killer amp. And I love the Randalls, and then my JCM 2000s down there. I also have an Orange Crush 35 and a Crate GFX 212.
Oh wow! Is that the 35? Is that the lunch pail head?
No. That's the Tiny Terror that you're thinking of. This is
What an adorable name.
Almost as adorable as Fairyland.
Oh, okay. Oh, so it's a combo.
Crush 35.
Yeah, combo.
I'll tell
Right.
you what, man. They put a Sennheiser on this. And it sounds massive.
What guitars do you have?
Right now, I have an I have the ESP M, whatever the fuck. It was basically the model that became the Kirk Hammett.
The Kirk Hammett. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, and then my Gibson Les Paul Gothic is my main Git fiddle. I have a Fender Les Paul, Jesus.
Fender Les Paul. That'd be an interesting.
Stratocaster.
Yeah.
So I have a, and it's out of commission right now. Ooh, pretty good. But it's a mid '80s Mexican Strat
Ooh, those are
These
nice.
These things were built way better than the custom.
Way better, dude. Way better. Those are hard to find. Where'd you get
They
that?
are fucking impossible to find. I found it at a pawn shop for $175.
Oh,
man.
you stole
And I
that,
looked
bro.
at the fucking serial number and I was like, "Oh, yep, get that."
And
I'm
they're
taking it
better.
right now.
They're better than a lot of the Fender Strats that were coming out of the American shops back
Oh, 100%. Yeah,
Yep.
this thing is killer. It plays killer. It's got the two humbuckers, which I love.
then. Yeah.
It sounds great. I love this guitar. This
Wow,
is
sweet.
my
That's
favorite.
a total thieving job you pulled there, bro.
Yep.
That's what you
And
need to
then,
do. Is find a guy who doesn't know what he's selling. You know, it's just like it looks like any other Strat.
When did you get?
my bass?
Is that a Mustang?
Thunderbird. Yep, I love this thing. It records
Yeah.
really well, but I've tuned down a little bit, so it sounds like shit right now because I don't have it innovated correctly, set up correctly. It's all buzzing out and shit.
Sweet, man. Sweet. Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
have
I
any of my
need to,
guitars anymore, thanks to a woman. I had to sell everything, but I had a Paul Reed Smith 2004 custom 22. Then I had a 94 American Strat with the lace sensor single coils.
Yeah, dude, those are awesome.
Fucking ripping pickups on those. Had an RG. What model was that? I forget. It was an RG.
The Ibanez RG series were great, man.
I think it was a 620. I think 620. I think that was killer.
RG
And what else did I have? I had a Martin D28 and a Taylor 618 cutaway C618.
Yeah,
Or
me has
614. 614.
See, I can't play acoustic, so
Oh,
I
you can't?
can, but I'm not good.
The only thing I'm left with is my. I can't see it. My Ovation.
Oh, there it
Oh.
is. Yeah,
It's a 99. That's a 99 thin body cutaway, man. You can't find them anywhere. Sadly, it's beat the shit up though, man. I beat the fuck out of that guitar, but that's all I got left.
Ovations were nice. They had those. Didn't Pizio did the electronics for them? Didn't
Yeah, it's got a. Well, it's kind of a piezo, I guess you'd call it. Yeah.
Piezo, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool though, man. That thing plays. It needs a refret bad now because it's 32 years old, 99, 33 years old. But it's got it needs a refretting really, really bad. But it plays like an electric guitar. It plays as fast as an electric. It's crazy.
I remember I worked at a Guitar Center when those things started coming out. So, well, when they got big, 99, they weren't huge.
Not much.
Yeah,
No.
they weren't huge. They got popular in the very early 2000s.
I was going to say
remember
early and mid
that.
2000s. And then they did the celebrities, which are the cheap versions of them,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Korean ones. But I got that at Chuck Levin's, which I don't even know if that's around anymore down in D.C.
Yeah, I don't know.
That was like the big. That was like Musician's Friend before Musician's Friend was a thing, or Sweetwater or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. We're not too far from Sweetwater. I get all my shit from Sweetwater.
Oh, do you?
Yep. I got a pretty
That's
good
about,
relationship with them.
an hour?
So I get most of my shit there. But I think the next guitar I'm going to get though is a solar guitar.
Are you gonna buy one of Ola's?
Yeah. I really want a solar guitar.
I've heard some good things about him. Well, Marty has one of those. Rick, I think he got one a year or two ago. He says he loves it. It's got the Evertune on it.
Yep. I want to get that. I want I've always wanted an Explorer and I've always wanted a Dime Slime. So they have that in the.
Oh, that's the other
Explorer.
guitar I had. I had an '83. I had an '83 Explorer with a Kaler trem system on it.
Oh no, shit!
That was killer.
Oh,
DiMarzio humbuckers on it. God damn that!
Yeah,
fucking
man,
guitar,
I
man.
love an Explorer. I love that body style, and Gibsons. Gibsons are not great guitars.
I don't like
They really
Gibsons,
aren't.
dude. I've never liked, with the exception of the Explorer, I've never really liked them. I
Yeah.
can't really play Flying V's. They annoy the shit out of me, and
I like.
I've never found a fucking Les Paul that I've liked, man, ever.
What's up, Marty?
Ever.
E-Type. Yeah, man, I want one of those solar guitars so bad. I'm gonna get one. I saw a scratch and dent or whatever the fuck he calls it. There was one for like $900, but I got a lot of plate spinning right now, and I got another business that I'm starting up, and yeah, the funds got to go to that.
Yeah,
so I got
man.
a lot of travel expenses coming up here soon. So
I tell you, my dream guitar is to get an original Dean Cadillac. You know which ones those are?
mm-hmm.
Those are
Good luck
fucking
with that.
so cool.
You need to
looking.
win the lottery. Seems
But
like
you can't touch.
Yeah.
You can't touch those early Dean Cadillacs for under a couple grand, man. And
Mhm.
I don't have that kind of money.
Yeah. I would like to have an original, like an old school Washburn 333. I'd like to have the guitar that I owned, and unfortunately I got rid of it. I had the original Dime Bowl, the '94 Dime Bowl, and yeah, I should have never fucking got rid of it, man. Never.
This guy
Yeah.
Ross Cree says, "Hey Jeff, I thought you were lying in a casket." Not yet, man. I'm working my way towards one, but not yet.
Yeah, I got to get there. It's Easter tomorrow, family stuff, and 1:00, and I'm like 5 beers in.
You heard
We'll
him?
be like, oh yeah, how you been? Oh, I'm a little hungover now.
Yeah, I was gonna have a glass of wine earlier, and I just decided, nah, better not with my
Yeah, I was gonna have a
situation.
little glass of wine too, and then I was like, fuck that.
Well, you drinking
Like,
dark
Nick's
beer?
drinking tequila, so I gotta go with the dark beers.
Nick, you're drinking tequila.
No, he's pantomiming right now.
Oh,
Okay,
what's
so
that?
he went earlier and got one of those big drinks, and it was full of tequila. And he drank
Oh.
like 3 or 4 of those. He was going to go out and get one, but it's too far of a walk, and the Wi-Fi wouldn't reach, and he was afraid that he would disconnect from the stream.
It
So-
sucks that we can't hear you, Nick.
Right.
You know, you can
That's
like
what he said.
gesture,
Yeah.
kind of you can mime.
That fucking Florida internet. Why?
It's like 1 second.
You
Fucking
look like you're in a
Wi-Fi.
nice motel, man. For the well, he just left. I was
I
gonna make a
dropped out.
joke.
I'm trying to get
I was
the
gonna say
sound
that-
fit.
I was gonna say the budget sleaze motel looks pretty nice for.
We keep the lights on for you. We just don't keep that fucking internet going.
I know. Oh my god.
Yeah, he was having problems earlier, but yeah, it's what hotel doesn't have shitty fucking internet connection? You know?
That's pretty bad though that you're not getting any sound with your audio with your video though.
Mhm.
That's kind of weird.
Yeah, what noob shit? What is this? 1998?
Yeah, really, man. What are we in like 2001? What the fuck, man? So what kind of effects you mainly use pedal effects, or do you have a rack thing, or what?
Oh, man, it's just whatever. I'm in the mood. It just depends. The song I was working on tonight is, I mean, the title of it is "We Wrote a Down Song." It just sounds like a down song, straight up. And so that is, I use the VST. And that was because I was mainly just too lazy to go in and grab the Sennheiser mic out of the other room and hook it up to my Orange. Because if I was going for that down sound, it would be through an Orange amp with a metal zone. Because that's
All right,
what
can you guys
Kurt
hear me now?
uses.
Yeah, we can.
He
Yeah,
uses the
there-
rocker verb.
Cool.
I'm pretty sure Pepper uses the rocker verb. But either way, they use Orange amps on down. Kurt on Crowbar uses the Randall.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was just too lazy. But the VST, I load up an Orange rocker verb 412.
Oh, okay, so you're using the amp sims then.
It's either or. So I have a Randall cabinet in there. I have a Marshall with the greenbacks in there that are ran through. So the Marshall with the greenbacks are going through the Randall, or the Randall's going through that, and then the Randall's going through the Marshall's going through the Randall. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So-
No, I got you.
They're switched, but either way, they're mic'd up with 4 microphones, 2 57s, one straight on, 145. I got a Tom mic, dynamic microphone on one of the speakers, and I have a Sennheiser 902, I think, on it as well. So I have 4 microphones on the cabinets going into a separate audio interface. From that audio interface, they're then mixed into one track.
Damn, dude.
So dime bag style. Mix it all into one track, and I have full control over those. And usually,
Vinny was the tech guy for that band, right? It was pretty much he was the guy that pretty much.
Grady, yeah, Grady's the fucking man. Grady's the dude. But that idea to go into a shitty mixer was dime bags. So when they were recording Trendkill, he was like, man, they weren't getting the tone that he really wanted out of it. So he was like, hold on, man, I'll just let me fucking go home real quick. So he ran home and he got I think it was a Mackie 4-channel, just shitty fucking mixer. It was like a $50 mixer. They put all 4 microphones. They used 257s like I have it. I think it was an Audix microphone, like a Tom mic that they used on there.
Okay.
And then another microphone, but they ran it into that Mackie mixer, and then they ran out of the mono into the board. So they ran the 4 microphones into the one input in the board and pre-mixed it really on that 4-channel board and dialed it in. And then he was like, yeah, that's it. And then they punched it in, and that's what they used. So they used 4 channels into one board through one mono signal. And that's the tone they got on Trendkill. And for me, that's one of the best fucking guitar tones you can find.
Are you
do
you play with Shred? Is he in your band, or you have a band, or what?
No, so Shred is doing leads on a band that is more or less me, Jammin' John, and my brother. But predominantly I'm writing all the stuff, and they're finding out very much that I'm very much a Rob Flynn, Rob Zombie type of guy, where I have a vision and I have a thing in my head, and this is kind of what I want. And there's a little wiggle room for stuff, but not much. And so that's where that is. But it's that project is called Doom Guys, and that's more the metal stuff. And then I have stuff I do with just jingles and stupid shit that is sellable for commercials and whatnot. Just
okay.
So, and then any mixing jobs I can get. I haven't got much because I'm spinning some other plates right now, but the current project is Doom Guys, and that is going.
Cool, man.
See when
Are you singing?
I think I might have to. Yeah. Which I'm I'm capable of doing. I know I'm capable of doing that.
Got any jingles chambered up? You know, vocals.
No.
Jingle jangles.
I'm trying to talk Nick into fucking doing some vocals, man, because of that distinguishable voice.
I don't want to ruin
Because
the project.
Because that Chris Barnes impersonation.
Man, yeah. Think of how many Kias you can sell, man.
Fucking ballad.
And see, the vocals for me are like hard because I'm so fucking hard on the vocals in my reviews and shit. And this is really hard because we're writing this thing now. You know, before when we were younger, writing this stuff was no big deal. We just spit it out. But now it's like we review this shit, you know? And now it's like if we put out something that fucking sucks, you know, does the whole fucking channel lose credibility now? So
yeah, right.
Really fucking like really I am really being particular about it to the point where I'm kind of probably pissing off Jammin' John and my brother. But, like we were jamming the other night and I'm like, dude, we're on a totally different song. And he's like, what do you mean? I was like, I don't know. You tell me. And he's like, well, I'm trying to accent these parts. I'm like, that's like we're writing 2 different things, man. So
Who's this, John?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
John's a very good drummer. Yeah,
drummer?
He's a very good drummer.
And what's your brother's playing bass?
Yeah, my brother Eric. Yep.
Oh, wow.
Yep. But right now, it's on our demos. It's I'm playing drums, I'm playing bass, I'm playing guitar.
Wow.
So, but yeah, it's kind of a thing where I have an idea and I have a construction, and automatically it's either I see 100% of the idea or I don't see any of it. So, and then when it comes to me, it's just a fucking nut job of a fucking thing, and it all comes out at once. And,
So you're a control freak, is what you're saying.
yeah.
There you go.
You have a vision, man. Some people call it control freak, but others call it a vision. There's a line. Right?
I am honest.
There is a line there. Yeah.
I am honest about it. I'm certainly honest.
Chuck Schuldiner had a vision, cost him a lot of band members, but
yeah,
that's a good point.
It does, and it worked out for Chuck. I mean, not health-wise, unfortunately, but musically,
except for that part,
100%. So yeah, man, could you fucking imagine where he'd be at if he was still there? Man, he would be.
Yeah,
that would be.
I don't know.
Nuts.
Honestly,
man.
I mean, we could be entering a point like he could have done Control Denied for a while and then decided to return to death.
Then maybe do like what Carcass did and come back and made a hell of a comeback album.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or he just could have pulled an Opeth and just went completely balls out. Yes, prog. Well, for all we know.
I would have been interested in that if that would have been the case.
I'll tell you that
you might have done the Time Wave Zero. You might have pulled a Time Wave Zero on all of us and pissed off.
Oh no, not another Time Wave Zero. We can't have that.
I mean, I could probably foresee him going to like a Devin Townsend, and being that thing.
Yeah,
full on prog, but still having elements of the death metal thing.
Heavy,
yeah. I'm all for it. I'm a huge Devin Townsend fan. I don't like a lot of his recent stuff, but I just respect the shit out of the guy, and I would love to fucking meet him and hang out with him, man. I think it would just be a great conversation.
I met him 2018. I hung out with him for about 15 minutes.
Really?
Yeah, he's super fucking cool guy, man. Super.
He seems fucking
super
awesome.
Chill. No rock star attitude whatsoever. And the funny part is that in 93, was it 93? Was he singing for Vi in 93 on Sex and Religion? 92?
That was earlier than 93, I thought.
I don't think so. I was in college.
Yeah, I'm horrible at that shit, so it was around there.
91, 92, 93, somewhere in there. Anyway, I went to see him. I went to see Vi, and of course he was singing. And at Baltimore at Hammerjacks, which is the precursor to the Ram's Head now, Nick, which you've been to. And it was a weird venue where there were three areas that you overlooked the stage from up on a second level. And he climbed up into the second level and was fucking walking along this railing. It's, I don't know, like 15 feet above the floor level or whatever. And he comes over to me, and I'm drunk off my ass. And we start headbanging at each other, and boom, we fucking lock heads and damn near knock each other out. I fucking saw white stars for like 3 minutes afterwards. He went back, and I noticed when he got down on the stage, he was holding his shoulder. So I asked him when I met him on the in 2018. I'm like, dude, you headbutted me in 90 whatever when you were there with Vine. He's like, get the hell out of here. He's like, I'm so sorry. I like, no, dude, it was awesome, man. I'm like, what happened when we were getting on the stage? Here he tore his rotator cuff climbing down the fucking thing on the stage.
Shit.
He's like, dude, you really were there. You noticed something was wrong. He's like, yeah, I tore my rotator cuff and I could barely play the guitar the rest of the tour. How weird is that?
Wow, that's fucking nuts, man.
So cool. But he was so cool. He's like, man, I'm so sorry for headbutting you. I'm like, dude, it was killer. Don't worry about it. I didn't die. You didn't die. We're all right.
Yeah, there's a few guys that I would just love to fucking hang out with and meet. He is definitely one of them. I would love to hang out with Phil Anselmo.
My brother-in-law and I got to do a meet and greet with Devin Townsend. Super nice dude. We also got to talk to his drummer too, which I always giggle when I say his name. Ryan Van Pooter-Ruin.
Ryan Ryan Vander Hooden or whatever.
Yeah,
he's very nice. He was really
Yeah,
cool.
super nice dude.
Yeah, that was when they
we
were.
gotta
I
meet
think he was. That was for
Animals as Leaders.
Epicloud, I think.
Yep.
Yeah,
we got to meet them and Animals as Leaders. Actually, Devin came into the room getting a piggyback ride from Javier Reyes.
Did he really?
Animals as Leaders.
Oh shit!
And, yeah, they were all just fucking goofy, dude. Tosin was like the most chill fucking dude.
Yeah, he's a real. I met him once. He's very, very cool. Very chill, very relaxed.
Yeah.
Fucking insane guitar player.
Dude, that new album's fucking awesome. I fucking love it. It's just insane. Like, I don't even know how he fucking puts all that together. It's just nuts sounding.
I haven't checked out any of their stuff since the first one. I did go see them twice. I saw them open for Meshuggah on the Kolos tour. Or is that what it's called? Kolos?
Colossus?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I saw them open for them. It was them and Intronaut and then Animal.
Intronaut's pretty cool.
And actually Jens was really sick during that show, and fucking Sasha came out and sang a couple tunes, which was really cool. With
that'd be fucking sweet, man.
Yeah, it was cool. And then I saw Animals in Philly with Pliny, who was fucking amazing, and the dudes from the Intervals guy, Aaron, I forget his last name. Fucking insane playing, dude. Insane playing. Those are the kind of guys when I see them play, I'm like, yeah, and I'm a decent guitar player. I'm actually pretty good. But when I see those guys play, I'm like, yeah, I don't really want to fucking pick my guitar up anymore.
Yeah, I suck, but I always
It's like they put you to musical shame.
Well, it's not so much musical shame. It's just like,
I know what you mean.
I have, I'm limited because of this finger. A couple years ago, I had to have surgery on it, and it fucked me up for doing things like, I can still do a lot of fairly speedy shredding, but I can't do full sweeps anymore. I just can't do them. And I can only do like triads and maybe 4-note sweeps. And, I see these kids on fucking YouTube and Instagram, and they're fucking flying up and down the neck like it's like, come on, man.
But they ain't got no fucking rhythm or soul.
You always take advantage of that. You can take advantage of that. Do the Tony Iommi thing, man. Just create a new genre.
No, that's
there
true.
You go. There you go.
Yeah, I think all the genres have been created for the most part now, man. I'm
pretty much, yeah.
Pretty hard.
Right? Well, did you think that in the 80s that in their mind are like, this is a thing that's called gent is going to be coming around in the 90s, it's
no,
just
hell
like,
no, they didn't. 80s.
Why are you calling it that? It's like, it's the sound it makes. It makes you it'll sound smarter years from now.
80s was like, where's
the club? 8 strings on a guitar? What the fuck?
That's what the 80s was.
What was it?
When are we going to the next club, and where's the next 8-ball coming from?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I was there. I was there. That was when I was a
8-ball. You're like, I am the 8-ball.
I was a teenager, and then in early, by the time I got to the end of the 80s, I was into my 20s, so I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Although I got lucky. I got pretty lucky. I steered fairly clear of that. I only had one weekend out of my life that I did a massive amount of cocaine, like several $100s worth with
holy shit
my friends, and we were just buying 8-balls, dude, like crazy. And then I was like, you know what?
0 cocaine.
That's good, man. That's good. That's a good plan. But I did it that weekend and was like, went to my bank balance on Monday. I was like, what the fuck? What?
Yeah, the economics of that are not for regular people, man. You don't have
never again doing that shit. Never again doing that. That was the end.
I had it offered like numerous times. Like, dude's, hey man, just take a number, dude. Just take a number, man. Nah, I'm good. Just give me my sack of smoke and I'll be on my way.
I'm looking at your sweaty, jittery ass, and I'm thinking, man.
No, he was.
I don't want to be
dude,
that tonight.
That guy, he just went by Moon. That was all he went by. It's like ordering pizza. I would call him up and be like, hey, man, you got to know of whatever? Yeah, man, I'll be over. Like 5 minutes, he would show up at my door with a fucking rolled J, my shit, and Coke and stuff if I wanted it. I didn't.
Wow.
Yeah, it was great. He was a fucking awesome dude.
Wait a minute, he was a door-to-door dealer?
Fucking
Oh
awesome.
my god!
Ordering a pizza.
The original
It was
DoorDash.
quicker than ordering a
The
pizza.
original
I
DoorDash.
could order Pizza Hut and order weed at the same time, and my motherfucking weed would be there.
Wow.
before the
Damn,
pizza.
that's service with a smile and a
Fuck
bit
yeah,
of
man.
munchies.
Joint.
Do you guys have a Go Puff over there?
The smiles, the
Is there
munchies,
a-
maybe a nosebleed.
Is there a Go Puff in your area? Up in
Go
Ohio?
Puff?
Go Puff. Dude, no joke, man.
No,
they're based out of Philly. They're
Is
called
it?
Go
Yeah,
Puff.
yeah. No,
They
there is
deliver
not.
shit to your door, man. Like snacks or whatever. I'm like, dude, and they'll deliver like any time. It's totally for stoners.
Yeah, there is not.
Yeah.
I know
All
what
right.
you're talking
I
about.
mean, is it
Yep, but there's
it-
not.
DoorDash and Grubhub for stoners?
What is
too?
what's the legality out there? Is it just medical or is it
In
recreational?
Ohio,
Or
it's medical.
Medical.
Yep.
or
And then,
medical? Okay.
Michigan is recreational.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're medical here, but I hear they're trying, and it's pretty conservative in PA, except for Philly and Pittsburgh. You know, the two metropolitan areas.
Yeah.
But they're trying to get recreational through. Yeah.
I think PA may. I think if Ohio goes, PA will go for
New
sure.
Probably.
Jersey, New Jersey's
Or vice
legalizing.
versa.
Yeah. Jersey's legal. Yep. Jersey's recreational. Yep.
And honestly, it should be. It should be legal. It's when it comes down to it, it's safer than alcohol.
Oh, by far.
Alcohol
By
is
far.
so,
Yeah.
and,
By far.
and that's just the fact of the matter. Whether you agree with the drug or not, it's just the fact of the matter.
Yeah, I don't smoke a lot, but I do occasionally. Like when I moved in this place 2 months ago, kid upstairs I said to him, he helped me move in, and I'm like, hey man, what do you drink? I'll get you a case of something. And he's like, nah, dude, I don't drink it all. I'm like, oh, okay. He's like, I just smoke every day. I'm like, oh, okay. So about, I don't know, 3 weeks into here, I'm like, hey man, you said you smoke every day. Can I buy a little bit off you? He's like, what do you need, man? And next, like that night, I got fucking stoned out of my mind. First time in like 3 years, but you know, it was fun,
Great.
man.
Wait,
But I'm,
did you have that
It's
Cheech and Tommy
awesome, as long as you
Chong
have an
scene where
inhaler.
you're like sitting there, you're like, how's my driving, man? You're like, I think we're parked. You're
oh,
like,
I won't drive though. I won't drive if I
Oh
smoke.
my god!
I'm
That's
not
great. I
going to
think about
drive.
that scene all the time, man.
That's great.
He's not that crazy.
Just that
Yeah.
5-minute window.
Calm
of
down,
that
man.
scene.
Take some of these.
Yeah,
Wait,
I
no,
got
don't
to
take
see them
those.
do that live.
Hang on, Nick's trying to talk. Everybody, be quiet for a minute.
Oh no! Did you? Can you still hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh no! I was talking. I was continuing the scene because I know that scene by fucking heart because I've watched Up in Smoke so many goddamn times.
Yeah.
man, I haven't seen that movie in a lot of years. I'll have to rewatch that again. It's been
Is
a
that
long
the
time.
one where they did the song at the end? The mama talking to me, tried to tell me how to live.
Yeah.
Earache.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
But I don't listen to it because my head is like a
He's
steel.
like wearing a
Yeah, what's the
tutu
name
or
of that
whatever
song?
it was, yeah.
Rick, what's the
Earache
name of that
my
song?
Earache in
Earache-
my
Earache
head
my
or
eye, yeah.
something like that.
Earache My Eye. That's it. Yeah.
Earache my eye.
Actually, funny story about that song. When I saw, you guys have heard my story, obviously, about the first time I saw Voivod. It was headlining over Soundgarden and Faith No More in '90, and
Oh, shit.
fucking Soundgarden did Earache My Eye.
Oh
There you
my
go.
god,
That's
Really?
awesome.
It was
that would be fucking cool.
fucking killer, man.
I
So
love
killer.
Soundgarden.
Just
And
before
them
they
doing
did
that
Big
song
Dumb
would
Sex,
be-
right before they did Big Dumb Sex, they did Earache My Eye.
Oh man, that would be my favorite band of all time at that point.
Oh, it was cool, man. That's the night I met Cornell and Kim Thile, and Kim Thile poured a fucking beer all over me because he thought it was just funny to do, and I was like, dude, I gotta fucking drive home, man, and I'm trashed. What the fuck, man? He's like, oh, sorry,
Damn.
bud.
I don't have any more beer, so I want all the beer poured all over me.
All the beer. You're empty, huh?
So wait,
As long as it's
you
dark.
got to do an Easter thing tomorrow?
Yeah, I got family Easter thing, but I'm just gonna be like, whatever. I can show up
Dude,
I
hungover,
can't be bothered.
eat my prime rib, and whatever.
Puke it up all over
They're doing
everybody.
Yeah,
some-
Cool.
Yeah.
They're doing a giant Easter thing here, like they're gonna hide 8,000 eggs
Holy
at this
shit!
hotel.
Lord.
Are you gonna go hunt
Let
eggs,
kids-
Nick?
Nope. This
You
is
gotta
the
live
kids.
stream that, dude. You should totally go hunt
Yeah,
eggs.
Like,
you
with
should.
all
That'd
your
be
product
funny,
Nick going
dude.
Easter egg hunt.
If
Ooh,
I
I
had
got this.
any say on it,
Fuck
I would have
you,
like
little kid.
paintball grenades in some of the eggs.
What if?
Like as soon as they grab it, it just explodes and they're covered in paint, all in their nice Easter
Oh.
clothing.
I mean, that would be the best Easter egg hunt.
That would be
Paint
like that
bombs.
one SpongeBob episode whenever Patrick's trying to get into pranks and they take him to a prank store. Oh boy, see that little point. Oh, darn it, not again. That would be exactly that.
8,000 eggs
Easter
is
egg.
a lot of
Ooh,
eggs,
there's
man.
some
Like,
money.
what if they don't find all
it's
the eggs?
paint.
It's just gonna be like
I don't
after
know. I
Easter,
mean-
those eggs will still be there. Like people will find them like years later.
No,
Still
what
sitting around.
happens is the guy that's mowing the lawn like a week later goes,
Splat. Yeah,
"Brrr."
They don't know if they're
That's
doing like.
it.
Well, I
That's
think they're
all that
probably doing like
amounts
the
to.
cheap plastic
A fuck.
eggs and filling them with like jelly beans or some fucking horse shit.
Ah,
But yeah, 8,000 eggs. I mean, I keep every time I go outside for a smoke, I keep looking out there to see if they've actually gotten up and like, all right, we got to go do our shitty job and hide these bullshit.
I'm
Hey,
thinking
Nick,
of those
go
like
out
rules
for a
like
smoke
all
at
time.
6:30 in the
You
morning
know how like
and take all the eggs, all of them. Take all 8,000 eggs right before everybody else wakes
that's a lot
up.
of eggs. Man.
Everybody's gonna get
I'll
out
find
at that
as many as I
hotel.
can
All
right
the
outside
kids
the
are gonna be
hotel,
all
just put 'em in a
excited,
pile.
and there's gonna be no fucking
No
eggs.
eggs.
And just Nick laughing his ass off like fucking Chris Farley outside the school bus and fucking
I
Billy Madison.
can bring them up to the hotel room and then I'll just whip them at them.
just
It's like,
ah,
"Oh, fucking eggs.
you fucking eggs. He's just a shit.
You know
Hey,
what?
you,
For these are for me,
address.
man. As a kid, like that was like what the disillusionment was. That Critters movie, man. It's like when that Easter Bunny guy got slaughtered. You know, and it's just like, all right.
that's fucking hilarious,
Well, I
man.
put
I popped
Happy
that button for
Zombie
you, man.
Jesus
I was
Day
too
up
young.
every Easter, and I think it pisses my family off because they're super religious, and I'm.
Are they religious?
Yeah, they are.
Uh,
Everyone's got their own bag, man, and I don't have a problem with that. I'm,
yeah, man. You know what?
Italian,
I don't.
and that's the way it is.
My whole trip about religion is if you want to believe in God and do that thing, more power to you. Just stay out of my lane. Don't get in my lane, and we're good.
If what
The minute
you
you
believe
start-
is helping other people and doing good and being a fucking nice person and not a dick, then I believe in what
It's
you
well worth
and
it.
that's how I kind of view it personally.
You
Like
believe in
I was
Gumby?
born.
Fucking
I
Fucking
was
A.
I'll tell you
I
about
fucking
it.
believe in Gumby. If that means being a good person, then fucking Gumby is awesome. You
Yep.
know?
Fuck Gumby.
Fucking Gumby.
Just
Well, on
don't.
that, yeah. Well, I was
Just
gonna
don't-
say on that note, I'm actually gonna go ahead and hit the bed because I am about
Bye,
ready
buddy.
to just fall over and piss myself.
No, don't
But,
do that, man. Don't piss yourself.
yeah.
That could be messy.
Yeah.
I know, man.
And watch out for the
Yeah.
Easter Bunny. He
You'll be
comes to
warped a
town.
little
Oh
bit.
God,
Look at
I don't even want to think about that, Nick.
It won't be
Don't
just
mean-
a
put that
dude
thought
in
in
a
my head.
suit who will be a 7-foot-tall anthropomorphic bunny, and it's going to
Dude.
do things to you.
I don't know. The zombie Jesus. The Easter Bunny
You're
is
waking up with Easter eggs in your
zombie
butthole.
Jesus? No,
Oh my
I don't
lord.
want to deal with no zombies.
Zombie Jesus?
I mean, you come back from the dead. Gee,
Well, that's right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Good.
he is pretty much a zombie
That's true.
by that point.
This
All right,
is
Levi,
That
catch
is
you later,
the
brother.
definition.
All right, I'll
Nice
catch
to-
you guys later. It was nice talking
Yeah,
to you
bro.
guys.
Levi, thank you
Alright,
so
bye,
much,
dude.
man, for coming, dude.
Later, Levi.
Peace out, buddy.
Hails. Yeah, I
Ooh.
always wonder that, like, if you
Man.
come back from the dead from a sacrifice, doesn't that kind of like nullify the sacrifice? Like, I died for you. Just kidding.
I mean, now we shouldn't be on the religious talk because we're not a religious channel. But I mean, he was from Middle East, right? He was from
Who was?
Jerusalem, Middle East. Then why does he
Jesus?
look white as fuck?
Yeah, that is a
Because
weird thing, man.
It's such a weird thing.
The Borges
If he was
family.
from the Middle East, he wouldn't
Yeah,
look like that. I'm
I
sorry.
see these
Yeah.
blue eyes depiction at times. I've been,
wouldn't look
I've
like
been to
that.
quite a few churches, man. There's
Yeah.
all these different depictions. Like,
Could
they're all
you
the time. They're-
imagine, though, if the Christians were...
Well,
I
the
don't know.
one that
We
the
should get off
common
of
one
this.
we see is he's part of the Borges family. He was like one of the because that was like a whole sect in terms of like Roman Catholicism. They just sort of like paint our fucking cousin here because he has a beard and Doesn't he look glamorous? Isn't that the Jesus people would follow? The other one didn't look like he combed his hair and he had sand in his teeth. Fuck that guy. Let's get the pretty one.
Yeah, I'm into Egyptian mythology. Obviously, my daughter's name is Isis. So if you look up Horus, the Egyptian god, it's a quite entertaining story. And the fact that it was written thousands of years before the Christian Bible is even more entertaining. That's all I'll say. But I digress.
There's plenty of them.
Yeah.
There's no commandment in the Bible that says thou shalt not plagiarize the living shit out of another religion. It's not in there. It's not.
Well,
I looked.
The problem with religion is every other religion is wrong except yours. That's how it works.
Yeah.
Good point.
Read up around. Take your pick.
Out of the 5,268, yours is the one that got it. Congratulations.
Oh, don't even. You get broader with that when you have different denominations of the same religion.
No,
So
I think there's
Christianity has over 3,000
5,268
different flavors
throughout the
and they all think
throughout
they're
Earth.
all wrong.
I'm pretty sure it's 5,268.
And here's
what I remember in college religious, because I minored in religion in college.
And here's an interesting concept. No other single, I guess, belief system has caused more fucking people to kill other people than religion.
Oh yeah.
The Abrahamic faith kind of courted the market on that.
Well, that and oil, but that's a whole other conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think oil's only been the last 150 years. It has a ways to catch up.
Yeah. Okay.
So
So
ways to catch up to religion. Go back to the Middle Ages, the Dark Ages, and the fucking
Well, I mean, just the Crusades alone.
Crusades alone, exactly. You're talking millions of people, man. It's fucking insane.
Constantine, before the Crusades really started taking off, dude, Constantine did, the whole Constantine sword. That was the way to find God. It's like, oh, you don't like what I'm saying? Well, here's my sword. I will gut you with it.
Here, suck on this blade.
That's pretty much it. Oh,
Yeah,
you found religion.
It's kind of crazy because I was brought up very religious, and I was okay with that. I was fine with it. I was happy with that. And it wasn't until I got into minoring in religious studies that I realized, I started realizing the way things kind of were.
Questioning things.
There's no science behind it,
Really started liking Bill Bryson and Bill Nye and fucking Stephen Hawking more than I liked the Christian Bible. So
I was gonna say, there's no system of has this been peer reviewed? This doctrine, there's no system of evidence or science behind it.
Yeah, so the history of it was just kind of created by this panel of people during the Middle Ages when there was an uprising of questioning on what was going on. So they needed something to kind of answer those questions for the general public without creating an uproar, because they didn't want that. They legitimately wanted peace. They wanted peace, but they had a bunch of people that were uneasy about things and questioning the age of reason. We've all heard that. And so those guys got together and they looked at scriptures and stuff, and the closest thing to them was Egyptian mythology, culture, and whatnot. So they got into it and they found a story that fit, and they did what they did, and it helped. It really did. It created a sense of peace. It created the answers to these questions that helped create stability. So it was a good thing at the time, but it's still a story.
People needed a way to explain things they didn't understand either. Like when a comet fell, we'll be like, "Oh, the gods are angry." You're like, "Oh, you left the toilet seat up." It could be any number.
Yeah, and you look at some of these, and there are historical things that are true about this. The flooding with Moses stuff, that was an actual thing. That happened. A comet fell, and it created flooding that happened in that area for a month or so, and that was a legitimate thing. And that's not just in the Bible; that's in the Quran. That's in a bunch of other religious texts. So
where that religion is centered, Mesopotamia is between the Tigris and Euphrates rivers. Very large rivers. There's a big floodplain in there. They're prone to flooding. So it probably more than likely like the whole Noah story was like this dude's fucking tired of getting his shit flooded, so he built a barge to put all his livestock on and possibly harvest it early. It floats up. Everyone thinks he's a genius, and the story keeps getting embellished. And I was like, fuck it, it was the whole world. What was the whole world as far as we knew it?
Farther than that, you're on the right path, Nick. There is evidence of a meteor strike in the Black Sea during that time.
Yeah. That might have been Sodom and Gomorrah right there.
Yeah, so there's legitimate things. The parting of the Red Sea was just a drought. It was a drought year. So when they came up to that, and I'm not denying that these events happened at all. I'm just saying that the circumstances in which they happened were very. I think at the time it was just right place, right time.
Right.
The parting of the Red Sea was a drought, and it's known to do that. It was known to do that during drought years and loss of rain years. So that wasn't uncommon, really. But it was a big thing because at that time, right place, right time, when they needed that pilgrimage, it was there. So automatically it's divine intervention. It can't be simply coincidence.
Yeah. No. Yeah, it's a tricky thing. Now I will say that I'm not really a believer. I would say I'm not an atheist, but I'm a hard and fast agnostic. I mean hard and fast. Like I'm an RCH away from being an atheist, right? But I will tell you, going through what I'm going through medically with my nervous system and my issues, it is the body, the nervous system, the brain is such a complex instrument.
Absolutely.
It is far more complex than any computer out there ever will be. And it makes you wonder, man, because it's like, man, it just seems pretty incredulous that through what's the word I'm looking for here? Through divine evolution and that we morphed into the beings that we are. But at the same point in time, the whole creationist thing really is a struggle for me, man. It's just a real struggle for me.
Yeah, see, I think the thing that people may be missing, and this is because this is stemming from uber religious growing ups to study and really deep diving into it during a crucial point in my life, and then coming to a realization. And the realization for me, anyway, in my opinion, was that people are missing the most basic thing because it's right in front of them. You always look for your keys and they're always right in front of you. The thing is, the energy that runs in our head, it's right in front of us. That's the key. I think the energy is tied to some sort of bigger thing, but I don't think it's some one dude. We're all tied together. We're all naturally tied together into the same energy pool, and that comes from humans, animals. I think everybody is kind of tied together. It's a very Native American soil, Mother Earth type of thought. I think it's the energy, the life energy is that in our brain, and that's the key, man. And
it's a pantheistic view versus a deistic or monotheist or something like that. I mean,
So I think, I think you get, in my opinion, is if you always get another chance. There's always a reincarnation, but I think if you live your life happy and you die happy and you die without regret or remorse, you're going to feel uplifted and you're going to feel light and you're going to be you're going to have another shot at this. You're going to get another quarter in the game. But if you feel heavy, if you feel dark, if you have those thoughts of heaviness, you're going to be heavy and you're going to float and you're going to exist in this kind of realm where it's between real and not, and you're just going to kind of sit there. But it's all about energy. I think it boils down to energy. It has to, because that's the one constant in the universe. The one constant is energy. That's the
I don't want to come back and have to go through high school again. Fuck that.
yeah, right. Me being a fucking dork. I tell you, Bill Bryson. Man. So I think everybody should be required to listen or read Bill Bryson's A Brief History on Everything. It's like a 44-hour audiobook.
What is it? Brief history on what?
A Brief History on Nearly Everything, called by Bill Bryson. It is that to a T. And it doesn't dive on religion, so to speak, but it's everything, literally everything. It's a great listen, and I think everyone should listen to it.
I'll check that out.
It's fantastic.
I'd go for like the naturalistic stuff, like, you know, if it can be explained and verified in a way, and it makes, like, you know, logic, like a logical sense. Like, that's where I go. Like, you know, we're complex because we've evolved that way. You know, we continuously kept adapting to our surroundings, and we got smarter. So, I mean, that's the thing. Like, the big thing is that, we can ask why. We can ask why and figure out, like, oh, well, why is this? Why is that? Like, you know, I'm not really concerned with the why. Like, the why doesn't really matter to me. You know, I'd rather know the how and, you know, the what, like, all that stuff. Like, the why, that's attributing, like, a reason to stuff. And sometimes there isn't. Like, sometimes shit just happens because it happens.
Most of the time, shit happens because it happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I like if you've ever heard the stoned ape theory, that is kind of a fascinating theory to me. So the idea behind that is that we evolved from monkeys. We all kind of, I mean, either you agree with it or you don't, whatever. But the idea is that we found mushrooms, psychedelics, and they opened up our mind to different possibilities, which added to the creativity, which added to problem solving, which added to stone tools, which added to growth and continuation of the species. So that's an idea, and it kind of makes sense. If you've been on mushrooms, you know what an experience it is, and you could totally.
We know Nick doesn't know anything about that.
He doesn't know anything about talking trees for an hour.
I feel like this was directed at me.
Goddamn thing about it. He knows a lot
about
that.
The thing about that is we have like built-in receptors for that. Like, it knows what it is. It's not like when you put in like preservatives or whatever in your body's trying to figure out what the hell it is.
Yeah.
But like marijuana and all kinds of other things, like it's ready to go, man. It's like you got a slot for it. Take it in, your brain knows what it is. It does what it needs to do. You know.
Yeah,
it's
it's why I've always been fascinated with DMT, but I've never had the balls to do it.
There you go,
I don't do anything. My rule when I first started, because I was against all of this, period. Weed, everything.
Be right back.
I had a very close person in my family deal with this that I was directly had to deal with, and it fucked me up. So I was against it, and it was actually a report in high school that changed my mind about marijuana, because I legitimately, when I honestly looked, I could not find anything wrong with it. Anything. And that's what changed my mind about it. And then what also made me realize that this person had more problems than that. So
also, you were looking through a funnel of propaganda. You know what I mean? That's what it is. You were looking for something that may have
a lot of heavy propaganda in the 40s.
Reefer Madness, man. Reefer Madness, the 40s and 50s. It was hot, you know.
I
took weed and he got mad and killed
Nick just pops in and he's ahead there for a minute, they disappears. It's like Reefer Madness, his head appears and disappears.
Yeah. He's like that Mortal Kombat guy. He just pops in like in the corner.
Oops, I never I've never tripped and I've never done mushrooms because I always felt very strongly that my constitution, i.e. my brain, that worried me I wouldn't come back. That always worried me. And I didn't want to try and experience it and then find out, oops, too late, I can't get back. So that was always my thing, you know. And in talking to people that I knew, that I've been around people that have done them, you know, I was a good friend of mine. We had a big party and they're all doing shrooms. I'm like, yeah, that's cool. And I got to hang out with them while they were fucking rushing, and it was hilarious. It was good fun. But I was just like, yeah, man, it's just not for me. I'm not going to do it now. But by the same token, like, you know, as I said, I did that cocaine that one weekend, and that was it. That was enough for me. That was enough of an experiment for me. I didn't need to go there anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Heroin.
Exactly what you mean, man. Because I made that rule that I would only try stuff that's natural, that grows.
Right.
So that was pretty much limited me to weed and
Mushroom.
mushrooms.
Yeah.
And I've stuck to that. I love mushrooms. I am a
Yeah.
huge fan of those, and they're really, really cool in the right situation for the right person. I could totally see them going the wrong way, but you have to be, for any of that stuff, you have to use it in moderation. You have to use it responsibly, and you have to use it when you're in a good state of mind. You cannot use any of this stuff, even beer, if you're in a negative state of mind.
Oh yeah, you're gonna
use this stuff.
You're gonna you're gonna be an angry drunk. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. So you have to use this responsibly and realize when you can and cannot use it. That is a very.
Well, the interesting thing is, I suffer from pretty bad anxiety and have most of my life, and so that was a thought process. Was, well, I'm not going to do those because I'll become crazily anxious. The funny thing is that they're now starting to do. There's a lot of scientific evidence that doing mushrooms actually helps anxiety, and it's a natural anti-anxiety, as opposed to the fucking chemicals that I put in my body because the doctor said it was okay to take them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I would recommend microdosing, man. Yeah. You wouldn't even notice the psychedelics of it at all, but it would help your state of mind.
Yeah, there've been some interesting studies done on people who are chronically ill and basically under a deathbed, man. It just kind of helped them accept death a little better. You know, when it came to that.
No shit.
For people that haven't done it, it's really hard to explain, but it is like you're tied. You feel tied to everything. You feel tied to the tree.
Wow.
You feel tied to the fucking wall. It's so weird. I rolled around on the floor with my dog for an hour and a half, and I have never felt so much fucking love in my life. You know?
Wow.
It was a crazy experience, and it's a total fucking stoner thing to say, you know.
That is, but yeah.
It was true.
I'm just thinking what the dog's behavior the next day is going to be like. He's like, let's just not talk about it.
Oh, my dog.
We're good.
My dog.
I was tripping so bad. My dog and I we just had a connection that was unbreakable, man.
Oh, me and my dog had a connection.
There was peanut butter
before that.
There was a bit of peanut butter.
You're sick, Nick. Sick. Gross human you are.
That was good. I like that one, man.
Man, protector of my family, and you talk.
Now wait a minute. Now let me ask you a question here. So, what exactly? I mean, I think I can infer based on the verbiage, but microdosing means you're just taking very, very tiny doses.
Yeah.
Yeah. So less than 1 gram.
Okay.
I don't know what the preferred kind of dosage is because mine is totally different. I take, usually if I do that, it's a total eighth right down the hatch, and that's not enough for me. I think the next time I do it, I'm going to do a quarter, just a straight quarter. That's a lot for some people. That is a lot. Microdosing would be half a gram, I would say. Half a gram, 1 gram at the most. And then after that, you would be just in the lower stages of what I've heard. So the lower stages are trails, kind of like just, I noticed different colors pop out on certain times. So one time would be green, one time would be purple. The colors just stand out. The colors are always there. They've always been there.
Right. It's just you are more hyper aware of them.
Yeah.
I mean,
exactly.
your eyes are dilated.
We were in my garage, me and my cousin. I was like, man, purple, man. Purple is just showing up everywhere. And he's like, what the fuck are you talking about? We're in your garage. There ain't nothing purple in here. And I started pointing everything purple out. He's like, oh my God, man, you're fucked up. But that's like the first stage. The second stage I've heard is very droopy walls, very droopy colors. And then the third
peripheral vision,
borderline hallucinations, actually seeing things that aren't there. I've never been there.
See, I don't want to ever go there, man. That wouldn't be good for my head.
I don't know if that's fun.
People can taste colors. You heard that one, right? It's like,
Yeah,
what the hell is that?
yeah.
Dude,
Yeah,
mean,
I don't
honestly,
know,
if
but
you do anything on
I'm a big fan of
shrooms-
mushrooms. I think they really connect you on a different level than what you can experience naturally, and I honestly think they're safer than alcohol or anything like that. So,
What were we gonna say, Nick?
Right.
Oh, I was gonna say peripheral vision, and if you eat anything on mushrooms, it'll taste like you get like a cheeseburger from McDonald's. It'll taste like the most glorious fucking thing ever.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a weird. Like all your senses are kind of going a little haywire, but yeah, peripheral vision, like you'll see shadows that seem like they're moving,
Oh,
but yeah, that depends on the batch you had. Like if you eat a batch that is more about a
Yeah.
body buzz, then you're gonna feel that. But overall, like the feeling is euphoric. Like you're just kind of happy and stupid for no reason.
What's the general length of a trip when you're taking a, let's say, whatever would be considered a standard dose?
4 hours.
4 hours.
4 or 5. It depends on the strength too. Again,
Yeah.
like the strain has a lot to
It's
do
like,
with
guys,
it.
I'll be out of commission for like half a work day. So if that's good with you.
I'm taking
Yeah, so it takes anywhere from like a half hour to an hour and 15 minutes to kick in, depending on what you ate and whether or not you haven't
That
ate.
depends.
And also, if you
I had a
amped
batch
it up
kick in
with
about 10 minutes for
citrus,
me.
you can really amp up the effects of psilocybin. You know what I mean?
Psilocybin.
You can really amp that up with citrus to a totally
Grapefruit, right? Grapefruit?
Yeah,
Orange
yep.
juice.
Any citrus, any of it. Yep. Any
Well, hey
citrus.
guys,
But you got to
I'm
be
actually
careful.
I'm gonna jump off because I know they're gonna try to rope me into the Easter thing tomorrow, and I don't know what.
Yeah, I got to
do.
get going. I got family
kids.
stuff in like
No,
10
All
hours.
right, man. Did you, Nick? Did you catch any of the enslaved?
I caught like a little bit. Like I was in for Frost and the one before it, and then I jumped on here.
Yeah,
To,
I saw you pop in.
But yeah, dude, it sounded good. I'm gonna watch because I had to listen at least to the Frost bit because Frost, in terms of the earlier stuff, that's my go-to for Enslaved. I love that album.
Well, you gotta let me know. You gotta let me know early next week by like Wednesday if you're down for part 2 on Saturday. Because I'm gonna try to wrap up the catalog on Saturday. Then
I'll still be here Saturday. I
Oh,
won't
will
get
ya?
back until Sunday. Yeah, it's a long vacation.
holy shit! How long are you down there for?
10 days.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it'll be down this weekend.
It was cheaper to stay for 10 days in terms of like the rates. So my mom went all out for it. It's like, well, we haven't had a vacation because the last 2 years haven't existed.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll catch you on the next one then.
Oh yeah, dude.
For sure.
Plenty of bands we can...
Miller, it was good talking to you, man. It's been a while.
Oh yeah, man. This is great. This is a good time for sure.
Yeah, man.
Cool, man.
See you enough, man.
To all the thrallers out there, thank you for the 28 people that stuck in for the 2 hours and 45 minutes of this stupidity. We appreciate and fucking love every 28 one of you motherfuckers.
That's awesome, man. Man, you guys tearing it up. All right, dudes.
All
good
right,
to
man.
hang. Nick, stay safe and have a good rest of your vacation, dude. And I do appreciate you backing this off to 11, not to.
Oh, not a problem, man. I didn't
entirely compete.
I totally forgot that you were going to do this yours this week. I was like, shit. All right, no, we can back this up. That's
cool. I appreciate it, guys. I really do.
Yeah, we don't want to. We don't want to do that. That's not our goal.
No, I got you, man. I appreciate it, man. We had, I think we had 25 or 26 people on at one point. That's pretty good for.
Yeah.
So
considering the
all right, dude.
All right. Good night, y'all. Peace out, thrallers.
Later, dude.
Later, guys. Peace.